Yo! I've stopped letting 5 to 10 minutes pass before I start up because I've just learned to get my shit together before I start streaming. And then I won't have to do that. What's up, Hawkeye? Hawkeye never hit you up, but that's because I spent the last 2 to 3 weeks, what it feels like. No, the past whole fucking week. No, and the rest of the weekend that I had was going into the video that I just put out. I did not forget about you. I've been trying to find time in the day, but I literally finished up while I was clocked in today, so don't tell my boss. But we're gonna get this Breath of the Wild playthrough going on. But before anything starts, wait, hold on, I'm closing this whole window. Rooster Teeth is dead. I don't know what the hell to do with my life right now. Rooster Teeth is my childhood, probably the childhood of many people out here. Hold on. Today, we are celebrating the life of one of YouTube's first great channels, real channels, some of the best machinima, some of the best content, at least last time I saw. Some of the best conversion to short form content that YouTube has ever seen. You had the Rooster Teeth podcast. That was already breakthrough video content, video podcast, very early on. Let's see, when's the Drunk Tank from? So at least 2011. This podcast put me onto Bitcoin. It put me onto Bitcoin and ant zombies in the same exact episode, and guess which one I chose to focus on? As you can see, I'm not fucking rich, so shout out to Last of Us, I guess. But we're here to celebrate that life real quick, and then I'll get to the Zelda. Because, man, Rooster Teeth, like I just said, man, I grew up on them, but like I'll at least once a year come back and watch all of the animated adventures and then see if there's any new podcast episode that I can get into. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to see anything worthwhile. Or, sorry, that sounds really mean and judgmental, but unfortunately in recent times, in recent years where I've checked the old content, I haven't really seen anything. But yeah, I'll look out for you this weekend. I have a friend coming over for dinner on Saturday. I don't think I'm doing anything on Sunday though. So I'd like to try and get that shit together, get that shit set up. So just let me know how long it's supposed to take so I can set aside appropriate time before the stream that we can get it working before stream. Actually, we could try to figure this shit out on... No, actually, no. Well, we'll try to figure it out on stream, whatever. But yeah, apparently Rooster Teeth shutting down. I saw a Penguin Zero video about it. I started watching this Mogul Mail video, and I was like, oh, let me just get this stream going, because it seems like a pretty big deal, man. I thought they were already like consolidated and whatnot before, you know, because I follow them, some of their stuff on Instagram, but they're not called Rooster Teeth, so I thought they were already shut down. But it seems like no, like they're a Dunzo Benunzo now, so kind of sucks. So yeah, I got a couple of videos lined up, post a couple reactions, and then we'll get back to the Zelda. Start out. Oh shit! I'm not set up right. And then I locked all my screens, my audio screens. Okay, now we're good.
We all have layers.
Hold on. Hold the phone. Yeah.
New Delicia Drench Body Butter.
Now we're good.
Skin from the inside out. Intense moisture.
And I can't hear myself, so you know we're good.
Stop streaming for 5 years. Well, for basically the past 5 years. And I still say to this day, I'm going to stop streaming in 5 years. But every time I say it, I inevitably get someone who's not happy with that. They say, Ludwig, you have to keep making content. I want to go to your channel and see what's going on. And I, a rational person, understand that's not possible. I can't be...
First of all, the second I make enough money to stop streaming, I'm fucking gone. So enjoy me while I'm here. The second I pop off and I make retirement money, everyone in my family good, or at least my kids are good, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. I don't care about... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, you know what sucks? You know what sucks, Hawkeye? Here's what sucks. Sub stuff, subscription stuff, chat stuff. I legit have troubleshooted my chat for an hour before streaming. That's basically all I did before streaming. That and make a thumbnail, but that took 5 minutes. And it still doesn't pop up. Doesn't that suck? So all of your chats that you're sending me right now, they're not working. I don't understand it. Audio, subs. Oh, I put the folder inside of that. Okay, no, let me not do that. Let's, I know what I'm about to do. I know what the fuck I'm about to do. I'm gonna do something crazy right now. I'm gonna delete chat. And I'm gonna add it back again. One more time. Because, you know, 15 times a charm. Here's the chat box. Chat box? Chat box? It should be there. I legit have it at the top of everything. I don't understand it, but, you know. I can still see your shit, and people can see it in the replay, so it's alright. Oh, you know what's crazy? I think I still have the Cemu download file. Even though I don't have Cemu downloaded on my shit, I still have, like, the exe file. I have to hurry up and get that because YouTube's been deleted or in the process of being deleted. So I got to get all the emulators that I need so that, you know, I can emulate the games that I want because ain't no way I'm copping an N64, motherfucker.
Be making content forever. I won't be entertaining forever. I won't even be around forever, so it doesn't make sense. One day I have to stop. I'd rather stop on my own terms. That makes a lot of sense. But then when other people stop without telling me and consulting me beforehand, I'm gonna get a little pissed off about it.
Facts.
It just happened today with Rooster Teeth. Company
Happened to me with MatPat, man. I heard my girl start watching the final FNAF video, and I made her stop because I was like, no, you've seen most of them by yourself. I've seen most of them by myself. Well, she's seen every single one of them beforehand. I've seen almost all of them. I think with the exception of like 3, I think. I was like, you're not watching this video without me. I'm sorry to say. This is not happening. Schedule some time. We're going to do this shit together.
that I think might have been one of the first YouTube videos I have ever watched when I started watching YouTube when I was 13 years old is gone now. 21 years of making shit, they are gone now. And they did it without conferring with me. What the fuck? Now, obviously, Rooster Teeth's been a huge inspiration for a lot of people, like Laserbeam, who said he wouldn't have had a career without Rooster Teeth as a
The hell is my chat?
an early inspiration. Nick from the Yard said that's one of the companies he wanted to work for when he was a young little chap. You know, and
I got you. Like with configuration, I understand.
I even get a small microphone off ramp. But Rooster has been an institution for a long, long time. They were the first podcast I ever watched. The Rooster Teeth podcast. I probably seen 500 episodes. I heard this intro so many times. I deadass thought you had to start a podcast by introducing yourselves with the names of the people on the podcast. Or
He was on mute.
Until I had my own podcast, and I was like, actually, you can just talk about shit, fart, and cum, and that's fine too. Now, obviously, Rooster Teeth didn't have the most beautiful exit a company could. It wasn't the prettiest death.
Hold on. Since he didn't do it justice, now I gotta find Rooster Teeth shit for you. There's more proof? Hold up. I'm way too invested in the story now. It's whatever. Wait. Okay. Rooster Teeth podcast. What am I looking for here? Airplane. This is the true downfall of Rooster Teeth right here. Once that scandal came out, it was ghost.
They taste like orange flavored cotton candy inside, but with juice.
Who gives a damn, bro?
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that rated up.
I've come to the realization that this might sound a bit egotistic.
From you?
From you?
What?
I am the
Egotistical?
best in the world. I'm the best air passenger.
You're the best passenger.
I'm the best passenger.
Passenger.
What about me?
I don't know how you fly. You probably
We just scrolled past a episode 700 of something, 700 and something of the Rooster Teeth podcast back in 300.
We're both-
Jesus.
We're both good. Are we
Is
tied?
this passenger of an airplane?
And then I'm pumping out Joe Rogan numbers, like 7 podcasts a week. Well, they probably have 7 podcasts at this point, but of this podcast, it was like once a
You're a
week.
passenger of a car.
of a plane. Like I've never caused any flight attendant any issue. I've basically got on, silently like put my stuff away, sat down, and just done the flight and got off, and nobody's had to deal with
Do
it.
you ever ask for drinks?
No.
Never.
I've never rung the call button. But I took 3 flights recently. Each of them went across the Atlantic Ocean.
Brag about it.
And-
Yes.
And I got hit every single time by a new...
That's their boss.
Sorry to grab the mic.
That's their boss, bro. Like how I mean, I understand that it probably was like shit to work there because of all the complaints that have come up, but like, man, look at this setup, bro. This is an iconic setup. They should sell these pieces. They should sell these set pieces. Wait, there's a Bernie compilation I know of for sure. What does that mean?
Okay, well, you said they
No,
don't start
it
with
starts
twos.
at 1. Doesn't necessarily mean.
It means they start at 1.
Yeah.
Instead.
What does that mean?
They start at the number 1. Then they dress as 1, 2, 3, 4, moving down the road.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
start at 100.
So I might miss Thanksgiving this year. I'm thinking about going to Minecon, which is in Paris, like the weekend
Disneyland
after,
Paris.
after Thanksgiving. So if so, I would go out there before.
Why would you miss Thanksgiving? What does it mean you miss Thanksgiving?
Because I'd have to fly out on Thursday to go be there by.
Missing Thanksgiving though.
Well, what am I doing? Eat a fucking turkey on the plane?
Yeah, I bet they would do that.
He was gonna go, but I think something came up and he couldn't. Is that
Sorry, these episodes are a little too old.
On YouTube now, but I'm wondering if does everyone.
What does that mean? A verified tick on YouTube?
We're verified on YouTube.
It's not being
America's not known as a manufacturing
What does it
nation
mean to
anymore.
make?
Do they have suicide nets in that?
But
He has like 3 of those per episode, bro. That's how you keep the content
I
flowing.
want to make all the choices.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, no,
Like there's a lot of inconsequential choices too.
top show.
Is it?
Very.
Listen, before we talk about this.
Hey, hold on just a second.
Shut up! There you go.
Fuck.
I love it.
Respect around here.
We should have him on to patrol the podcast more often. I had to yell at those people like one time. I fucking blew my voice out yelling at those fuckers.
Muriel,
I got this. Shut up! Hey! Shut up in there! Hey! We're recording the podcast! Shut up!
Disgusting.
What could possibly be
Lack
that
of respect.
fun
What's so
in the
fucking?
break?
What's so funny? What's so goddamn important over by the fucking Funyuns that you gotta make all the noise in the world?
Bro, that's a double-edged sword though, because that's hilarious outside, but in work, in off camera, that's probably terrible, very terrible. Anyway,
And not that you really can have a pretty death, I think, but you know, they got into some heat.
Look at this motherfucking mofo.
2022 was when a lot of the stuff came out internally on how they
What?
weren't the best company to work for, and they tried to clean up their image and do better. But what didn't come back was the views, the way that they were able to make money, the community members. That was never where it once was, like 10 years ago. And it's tough because they are a huge company. I mean, they have hundreds of employees. And they had to deal with several rounds of layoffs, that have happened basically all over esports in the gaming industry and in the content creator industry. But they dealt with it until today. And the CEO, Jordan, threw out a message on Rooster Teeth's website, and they basically said that, hey, it's been tough to keep Rooster Teeth running due to challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage, which is a bummer, because I think Rooster Teeth did a lot right. One of the things that they did that I thought was super sick is that they had all their community members, all the paying patronage, like they talked about there, on their own website, roosterteeth.com. They weren't beholden to a YouTube or a Twitch or even like a Patreon. They had their own thing. They were able to service all their videos to their subscribing members through their own page and then get the largest cut of it, which is always really smart to me. And they always said that they even thought YouTube was like their competitor.
Damn, I gotta cup the Red vs. Blue box set
Just like,
real quick.
Back in the day, they were doing stuff before YouTube, which is crazy to think about. But eventually, they switched, right? They sold, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. And I think they did some things that might be wrong, but it's not exactly like this death of Rooster Teeth was a surprise. You know, I think it's been pretty obvious. I do a daily check-in, or not a daily check-in. I do like every 6-month check-in. I do like a little self-indulgent 6-month check-in where I look at a YouTube channel, YouTuber, or creator that I like, and I see what they're up to if I haven't watched them in a long time. Just, see if they're still kicking, if they're still killing it. Even if I don't like what they're currently doing, if it's not my interest currently, I want to make sure they're doing well or at least see what's up. And, things haven't been so up for Rooster Teeth.
It's basically how
about trying to sell.
It's basically been my experience with Rooster Teeth, like in the past 4 years, was just, oh my god, I forgot they exist. Let me go check on them. Or like I'll think of a video of theirs, or some type of clip that's always made me laugh. It could be, just I've been reminded of it, or I'm having a bad day and I'm like, oh my god, this will make me laugh. And it'll be something like this. See, now I'm fucked up. Rooster Teeth prop hunt. Where's the part that we came here for? It's an 18? 8 minutes in.
Every night is a watch party.
It's super fucking obvious too.
Yeah.
Bro.
Pretty funny.
So I'm guessing everyone's probably gonna be smaller stuff now.
Fuck.
Well, somebody is.
Gavin. What, I have 1 health. I just saw what Gavin is. Gavin's is awesome.
So when when you're a prop, you can't be on something, right?
What do you mean?
Or can you? Oh shit! Banana! Chase the banana! Where'd he go?
In the box. How did you get a banana?
Yeah, it was a fucking cockroach.
Step
There he goes.
on him.
He ran. Did he run?
Oh, I forget he breaks their ankles, bro. In nano form. Get the movement tech, man.
Oh no!
Holy shit! You killed Gavin and yourself. How'd you get a banana?
I grenaded him and it blew up a bunch of shit around him.
No, I found it in a different room.
Bro, before what's this shit called? Fuck. Wait, I could just look on Steam for this. Hold on. It's that new game that people are playing. It's like you're in a contamination suit and you have to go out and collect shit. Store. Trending. What the hell is it called? Oh, this is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. Oh, this is up? I have to play the old one before we do the new one. What the hell is it called? Alright. New trending video game co-op. No, it's not It Takes Two. No, none of this shit. What the hell is it called, bro? This is how old I am. Why am I so old? Lethal Company. Oh my god, bro. You know why I was never going to get that by myself? Because I keep thinking of Battlefield. I'm pretty sure that's also called Lethal Company. So I was like, immediately X that out of my brain without even thinking about it. But anyway, before Lethal Company, before Among Us, before Fortnite, there was Prop Hunt. There was Rooster Teeth doing shit in video games that you would think, oh, this would be great to try out with my friends. Back in the day, not to date myself, but back in the day before Discord existed, and the only way that you could talk to people in-game was in-game chat or party chat, which, in my opinion, ruined in-game chat because now everyone just floods to their own fucking private messages, and no one talks to each other in lobbies anymore. But before all that was shit like this. You'd watch someone, you know, still the same way, but you watch someone go play a game, and you would have shit like this, bro. To this day, I've only ever played Prop Hunt one time in my life, and that's strictly because of this video. And every other game that I've gotten into at the time was because of that. Like, dude. Lethal Company is the shit, man. I still haven't touched that game, though. But that game, every time I see a clip on it, it's the best voice acting. It's the funniest shit that I've ever seen.
Rooster Teeth literally 3 years ago. So you know, writing has been on the wall. Clearly, they weren't able to find a buyer, and so they decided it was better.
Damn!
Their losses.
Wait, can you matchmake in that game? Because if you can matchmake, I'm in there. I'm not trying to like find 4 people to fucking play the game with because I have terrible friends.
And stop at least losing money. Now, this doesn't mean that everything Rooster Teeth has created is gone forever. They, I think, are still in conversations to sell their other IP, like Red vs. Blue, Ruby, and Genlock. And those more valuable IPs might be purchased by someone, more individually rather than having to buy the whole of Rooster Teeth. And then also, I actually work with Rooster Teeth with the Yard podcast. They have a podcast network. A bunch of podcasts are in their network. They sell ads across all of those podcasts. The Yard is one of those.
Oh, that's awesome.
Email that's like, hey, we're still around. I don't know if they're around forever or how long they'll be around, but for now they are, and we'll still get ads for the Yard podcast that we will eventually ruin and not get paid for. So there is that. But let's go to, I think, why Rooster Teeth might have collapsed. And it starts with a company.
You got a problem, Hawkeye.
Machinima eventually became a company called Fullscreen, which purchased Rooster Teeth in 2014 for an undisclosed amount of money. And the reason they were purchased, according to Bernie Burns, one of the founders of Rooster Teeth, was to be able to compete with the big conglomerates like HBO and Netflix, who they saw as their modern-day competitors. And I get that. You know, you're not going to be able to outscale a Netflix or HBO unless...
Hold on, bro. Hawkeye, because I know you're young, I got to put you on some shit. It's also just my my excuse. What's it called? Fear? Digital fear. John Graham. It's a Wonderful Live. No. What is this, bro? Oh, this is newer.
Yeah, come over. Oh man, I don't really want to talk.
Now you really should bow down.
What is this, bro?
My name's Jeff, and I'm a co-founder, and I've been here for a little over 21 years.
Bro, Jeff was like the hardest looking dude. He's so soft spoken, but like the first dude I ever seen covered in tats, and I was like, ooh, I want tattoos. This dude is like legit a softie. I love it, not in a bad way.
And I used to talk directly to you a lot. In times of crisis in this company, and I'm sorry, but I'm not that guy anymore, and I don't have that in me. I'm so completely underwater emotionally right now, and my heart is broken for the wonderful people that are in this room and that are and have been associated with this company. And I guess I just don't want the fact that I've been here for a couple years longer than them to have any outsized importance in this moment. So I'm gonna shut up and listen to them some more.
Damn, this was after the announcement. Barbara speaks too.
Jeff, I also... Fuck. Jeff, you mean so much to me. I love you so much, dude. I know Trevor and I consider you, like, just family. And what you've done for us and for all of us here at Rooster Teeth is, like, indescribable. Not only from your work and your
I remember him too. He was
but
rather
also
new,
just
so I don't know his name.
by example and by supporting us. And you've had to be the one to go in front of the audience countless times to defend us and to stand up for us and to be the voice for us when we felt like we couldn't speak for ourselves and we didn't know how to find the words or what to say. You did that for us.
I also used to hate Jack when I was younger, but like over time, Jack is so grown on me. This guy's still a fucking idiot, but I love him. Everyone here, bro, everyone who I recognize here. Jesus Christ, I can't get through this. I'm not gonna be able to get through this. But it's like, dude, first you start off with Funhouse dying, and then now this. Like, this is crazy, man. Deus Ex Machina. Why did I not remember the name of this thing? Bro, this, like, so nowadays you have insane anime edits, like the one in my intro for my videos. Back in the day, you had regular ass AMVs, which are still well edited, right? The best that you could do back in the day. But like in terms of in-game cinematography and shit, the only way that you could record shit was like super duper analog. And when I say analog, I'm saying that as a person who doesn't really know what the fuck that means. But you'll see what I mean. Jesus Christ, it looks like shit, but trust me, this is peak. This is peak right here.
Hey man, you going home? Yeah man, I'm tired.
You have to record on shitty capture devices. There was no like everyone has a Scarlet Eye, whatever the fuck it's called, 3i3, whatever the hell. Not everyone has an interface inside their home. Getting a capture card was really hard. Not hard, but like, you know, it wasn't very available to the average person. You weren't able to just get all this shit easily off of Amazon, and if you were, it was very expensive. So, one, just to be able to try and record shit like this was a feat on itself. Two, having the patience to do it, because all this camera movement is like either first person or like you're setting the camera up in Forge in such a way that you're still moving the camera from your analog sticks, which is really hard to do, man.
You going home?
It's like when you see shit like this, someone took hours days doing this, setting up shots. And not just shots, bro. Like these are maps. These are actual maps. This isn't Forge map. But like once you had the ability, that's why Forge was also so huge back in the day, because once you had the ability to make your own maps, yeah, you can make your own game modes, you could do whatever the hell you wanted, but you could also like it upgraded the potential for machinima, specifically in Halo. It's like if no one had the ability to record anything in Fortnite and then suddenly they released that capability along with like custom maps. It's like, oh, you're giving us the world. It's attention to detail, man. It looks like a potato, but like, trust me.
What the hell, man? Stay the fuck back, I'm warning you. Ow, god damn it.
A surveillance camera shot.
Give the man his car back.
And then the Hayabusa armor, bro. This is such an iconic show. I followed the fuck out of the show. Cannot tell you what the hell happened in it at all. This was years ago. This was at least 15 years ago, because this is a re-upload. Lost history. Yes, someone needs to recreate this bar for bar. Someone needs to make sure that this stays infinitely on the internet. Oh my god, I remember this fucking what's it called? This troll. This is one of the greatest trolls in internet history. I'll stand by it.
No, you!
Yeah, you! People get from my writing. I think judging someone across...
And then Digital Fear became a known person, right? The person who made the thing that I just showed you. He became a known person on the internet, obviously. Then he went into games, and then he just made a series about like his interactions with people online after the fact.
Internet who you haven't even met face to face is unfair.
I spent like at least 2 hours in Halo 3 recreating his armor tag, the one that he has on his arm that you can't see because it's fucking 5 pixels.
So people just make up in their head the tone in which I speak it, or my body language. So these people probably imagine me typing stuff with furrowed brows, angrily pounding my fists on the keyboard, and then going outside and beating people up and stealing cars because they picture me as being such a jerk, when I'm actually quite pleasant in person. While I think that's an unfair method of judging me, it's at least understandable, but, and pardon my language, there are others out there that dislike me for the stupidest fucking reasons.
This is like what it is to be an internet celebrity. From the perspective of someone who just got it very early on.
Hey. Yeah, you're that Master Chief sucks at Halo dude, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I see you got the recon armor.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet.
I don't think you deserve it though.
What?
Red versus blue guys deserve it way more than you. When I found out you got it,
I forgot recon armor was given to people. Like, it wasn't something you could earn at first.
I was so fucking pissed. I was like, what the fuck? This is fucking bullshit.
Well, that's fair enough, I guess, but I don't understand what the big fucking deal is.
Dude, and on top of that, there was no streamers back in these days. So it wasn't like, oh, every celebrity gets recon armor. No, it was like, you had to be a crazy talented esports player. You had to be like top esports player, which again, there weren't many people who were in esports. Well, actually there was, right? But like, it wasn't as popular. So obviously there weren't as many people in it. There were no crazy abundant, there was no oversaturation of streaming people. So it's not like anyone could just really pay someone that they knew at Microsoft to go get this armor. It was like very rare, and when it was distributed, it was like, oh, okay. Like, when you saw someone in a room with it, you were either like, oh, this person has Hayabusa armor. They have worked their ass off in this game. I should be a little fearful of them. Or they had recon armor, and you were like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? So it's a different time, man. It's a different time entirely. And that's the company that helped him produce that. That's the company that ended up buying Rooster Teeth at first.
Unless you have the backing of a much larger company, which at that point was Fullscreen for them. And then Fullscreen got bought by Otter Media, who also owned Crunchyroll, and then that got rolled into like Warner Media, part of AT&T, which eventually got split off into Warner Bros. Discovery, which is a merger between Warner Bros. And Discovery, owned by AT&T as their entertainment arm. It's a lot of fucking hands that were being transferred along the way, a lot of corporate companies, and a lot of people have come to the conclusion that corporate mergers suck. We just have to stop supporting them and start fighting them. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I'm sure there are examples of corporate mergers that have worked. And even this one, after the merger, there was a lot of success. This is RTX, which is the convention that was held by Rooster Teeth until they shut it down this past December.
RTX.
And it started with an attendance of 600 in 2011 and then climbed every single year. 5,000, 10,000, 30,000, 45,000. And this is after the merger. They hit peaks of 60,000 people attending every year. Now, I don't think Rooster Teeth was aided by COVID. I think that expedited the shutdown of Rooster Teeth. They might have been around for another few years, or they might have even been able to turn things around had COVID not been a thing. But it does make me think about my company, because this is Off-Brand, a company I'm also hoping to scale up. And when I scale up,
This guy does slap contests.
Only examples of other companies who have done that in the space. And I think a lot of them have an issue where they are basically built around a singular creator, and if that creator goes and the company goes. But in Rooster Teeth's case, they did the unthinkable. It wasn't based around any specific creator. The brand Rooster Teeth is much larger.
Well, people are gonna hate me once I start playing this game, I tell you, because I'm gonna suck.
Individual person, which is a very impressive thing to do. However, they did sell out. They did eventually get a buyer. And I'm not saying that's bad, right? They could have had good reasons to do it. I don't think it was just to make fucking money and get out of there. But I do think it is what made them lose the edge and the charm. Because it was no longer about just what the employees wanted to make and cool shit they wanted to make happen. It was about also feeding the bottom line and the demands of the owner of what you are trying to create. Which, I've talked about this before, I'm hoping to avoid by making Off-Brand a workers' co-op. Where all of...
Alright, bro. Thanks for the ad, my boy. Hey, look, it's me. Hold on, it's me. Thank you. Give myself a little thing. Alright. This is the perspective of someone who used to work inside the company. Alana? Yes, Alana. See what she has to say.
Rooster Teeth is officially dead. And as somebody who worked there for, I think, 3 years I was at Funhouse, I have mixed feelings on this happening. The first takeaway is just tons of sympathy for the people I love who work there. I feel like I've had so many friends this year across the games industry and now the entertainment space be laid off, and it's brutal, and it sucks that this wasn't on their terms, and so many people there are so
Yeah,
talented.
gaming has taken quite the hit.
Which is, again, where I worked, are literally 100% fantastic. Every single person who works there right now is fantastic. Just good people who deserve so much better, and if I'm going to implore you to do anything in this video, it would be to go check all of them out on Twitch, who have Twitch channels. Jacob streams regularly, Ryan streams sometimes, we have the YouTube channel. Charlotte and Patrick have a Twitch channel called What a Show. Or follow them on social media. Just support everybody however you can, because they really all do deserve it. Like, I'm so confident in thinking all of those people are goddamn wonderful and that they're always better than Rooster Teeth in my opinion. And I guess that's where the mixed feelings comes in, is that a big part of me having worked there and being close to other people who work there who had like really, really toxic experiences, part of me's like, yeah, good riddance. I don't feel that way about anyone at RT proper who I know who lost their jobs as well. I know a lot of really good people who work there as well. It's the corporate side of this company that I think
okay.
sucks
Corporate
much,
side.
to be honest.
Because I'm like, the personalities, there's no way those
I'll read
people
you
suck.
The Variety article just get you caught up on the news. And then we're going to talk about why I think this happened, because I think it's very cut and dry why this happened. It makes a lot of sense to me, and to be clear, we knew it was coming. By that I mean, you know, as somebody who still went in and guested at Funhouse and is still very good friends with literally every single one of those people, it was an inevitability that everybody knew was coming. They just didn't know when exactly. But I think we knew it would happen this year. And as far as I'm aware, people had been preparing and trying to expand their resumes and find other things to do, knowing that the end was in sight. But to the Variety article. It says, Rooster Teeth is shutting down after 21 years, Warner Bros. Discovery and talks to sell shows like Ruby, Red vs. Blue, and Genlock, and will shut the Roost podcast network. Which, by the way, wow, was Genlock expensive. They really put a lot of money on that show. And it was always this inside joke for a while there that Rooster Teeth was done the minute that Warner recognized that it existed. Because, like, Warner Bros. Discovery is a huge company. So we were just waiting for them to figure out, like, be like, what is it? Rooster Teeth? What is that thing? Get rid of it. Article says, Rooster Teeth is biting the dust after more than 2 decades. Parent company Warner Bros. Discovery, after unsuccessful attempts to sell the unprofitable fandom, gaming, and comedy entertainment division, is shutting down Rooster Teeth's operations. RT General Manager Jordan Levin announced the shutdown of Austin-based Rooster Teeth at an all-hands meeting Wednesday, and in a memo distributed to staff. So, unprofitable, I think, is pretty recent, but not at all surprising to me, though I do want to say, I saw people say, oh, Funhouse hasn't been profitable for 10 years, and that is not true. Funhouse has been profitable. I don't know how recent that is, but I know that Funhouse is one of the profitable brands, and certainly one of the most well-received ones. Then goes on to say the closure of Rooster Teeth.
Add more joy to your journey. at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get in and get away now.
Will result in the layoff of its approximately 150 full-time employees, which is actually less than I thought it was, and will throw dozens of contractors and content creators out of work as well. It's with heavy heart that I announced that Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage. Levin wrote in the memo obtained by Variety. Our legacy is not just a collection of content, but a history of pixels burned into our screens, minds, and hearts. Warner Bros. Discovery thanked Rooster Teeth's groundbreaking creators and partners and the strong management team for their many years of success, the media company said in a statement. Your passionate and loyal fans are a testament to your achievements. Then goes on to talk about like some of the history.
No, not the bros.
Which they definitely made us push a lot, having 225,000 paying members at the height of popularity, but it's fallen
Damn.
to 60,000 today. So this is when I worked there. Was Ruby and Genlock era. Everybody has another 60 days, and they will get severance, thankfully, and then it's all shutting down. There's a lot of questions people have been asking about like what will happen to videos. I don't know the answer to any of those things, and I don't know if employees will either.
Well, that's good. At least they get severance. They better keep these fucking videos, though, I'll tell you that much. If I gotta go in personally and buy a 10 terabyte hard drive just to download all of the Rooster Teeth content that I give a shit about, then I'm gonna have to do that.
Like, I'm not sure if they're going to keep up the Funhouse videos that existed on that channel. I just don't know the answer to that. Yeah, I will say that while no part of me is happy for the friends I have who lost their jobs in one of the best working environments that I've ever encountered, because like that is the truth for Funhouse at this point. It's so welcoming and fun and positive. Again, just so many goddamn good people there. I'm just so sad to have lost that place even, you know? That like whenever I went in there and I would make a video, I think technically the last video I made was the last Deadly Premonition 2 video. It feels like going home in a weird way. Funhouse is responsible for some of my closest friends. For me meeting some of the people that I'm closest to, like my sort of American family, the people that I would go to if I needed help, the people that I talk to on a daily basis, the people I stream with. And so there's something really sad about that just being gone. It's really weird. And I know that a lot of people at home who watch Funhouse and are here because they love Funhouse probably feel the exact same way, right? It's a weird thing to lose. Obviously much worse for everybody who worked there than for any of us. I really do want to just encourage you to go support them. But yeah, as for why this happened, part of it, and I feel pretty strongly about this, is that I think the era of gaming groups on YouTube is done. I don't think that those can really succeed anymore. Even some of the remaining.
Damn, no more stream houses, no more gaming groups, no more what's it called? The content, not the content farms, but like the content conglomerates, the media channels, whatever the fuck those things are called. The ones that are like huge scams that people always talk about hating. But damn, dude. You telling me though, like you couldn't get a like a group of niggas that you really fuck with, and then all of you guys just happen to stream, like Kai Cenat's like whole crew. Does that not count as one of these? What's it called?
To go support them. But yeah, as for why this happened, part of it, and I feel pretty strongly about this, is that I think the era of gaming groups on YouTube.
Gaming groups. You wouldn't call that a gaming. I mean, they're streaming groups. They're stream houses. That's what they're called. But like, you wouldn't call someone like wouldn't call like a. Damn, I'm trying to think. What's a group of people who stream? I guess the only thing coming into my mind is Destiny and his Orbiters. And then all the people who like stream the same game that I play, which is also called Destiny, they don't collaborate with they collaborate with each other, but in terms of reaction, they constantly react to each other's stuff. Or at least Astrocross does, because he's a piece of shit. I love that guy. I don't know, man. I guess like maybe getting a group together as a channel and then building it from the ground up, I could see that as never being a thing again. Specifically because Rooster Teeth is gone now. So if anyone was gonna do that and be successful at it, you know, they've already came and went, so they've had their time. But it just goes to show that, well, if they ended off being not successful, then it's not like anyone else is gonna have a better chance, because they really built it from the ground up. They built something that, you know, the fans literally supported. You saw that earlier in the article that she was reading from. 250,000 members, like that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
It's done. I don't.
But also, again, a couple streamers could probably do some shit like that. I don't know. Like, give 4 or 5 streamers the ability to try and hit those numbers, and they probably would, right? Like, what's Twitch.tv? What's Asmongold at? 3.5 million followers. You know, like how many? He probably has like. I would assume just by math, probably has like 20 or 30,000 members, maybe. But then you go to someone else who's like, you know, they probably have a higher ratio of followers to members. So yeah, like 4 or 5 really popular streamers could probably do some shit like that. But again, they still have to be the most popular. So even then, it's a little harder. The point I was trying to make there was that Rooster Teeth their model could probably be outshined, or you could get the same type of success that they had without having to waste as much money, which is probably why they fell down so hard.
I think that those can really succeed anymore. Even some of the remaining big channels, of which there are still a couple, their views are way, way, way lesser than they used to be. Funhouse used to get 1 million views for a video and then drop down to 100,000 or less than 100,000. That kind of content is no longer effectively the trend on YouTube. It was always going to go in this direction, as I think streaming overtook it. So people were watching these like YouTube comedy groups at home. People were falling asleep to it. People said that all the time. Honestly, a lot of it is about parasocial relationship. Those were the friends that you were watching and watching them interact with each other as friends, right? Like,
yeah,
straight up is very parasocial. That's kind of the appeal of a lot of what Rooster Teeth does. You feel like you're a Rooster Teeth community member. Streams have overtaken that. In fact, streams were even doing well for Funhouse recently. Their member streams on YouTube, which, like, from an outsider's perspective, was almost frustrating to watch, because it's like, you guys are doing so well and you're doing it for Rooster Teeth, and I wish that they had found a way to do it for themselves, but there's so much overhead on leaving and starting something new, and I don't know what all their plans are. I can't speak on behalf of anybody there, and I, again, encourage you to support.
I hope that whoever, I'll go look into the people who are still at Rooster Teeth that I fuck with and that have plans to venture out on their own, but, like, I do hope that those people find huge success in streaming, because the people that I saw that I fucked with that left Rooster Teeth at the time that I still used to watch consistently, whenever they left, they were like clipped. No one was watching their channel. It was like when Bill O'Reilly left Fox News and he thought he was about to be hot shit, and then ain't nobody give a fuck about what he had to say. And it was nothing against those people, right? Like, I guess some of those stories are probably like, hey, I left because you guys treated me like shit. I'm assuming here, I'm guessing here. But, like, or some of those stories could just been parting ways in a good way, and maybe the fans took it as a bad way. Either way, those fans, Rooster Teeth fans, anytime someone left that they liked or that was just there for long enough, because if they're there long enough, they're gonna like them. Anytime someone left, it was like a heartbreaking moment. So I doubt that those people would be like, fuck this guy, I'm gonna go to his stream now that he's trying to do his own thing, and go harass him or something like that. It was probably always like, let's go try and support this guy, and then taper it off.
Support all of them, but there's a lot to starting your own company. That's a lot, but it's really an era of people preferring to watch individual people streaming and then occasionally collaborating, or like doing like an Among Us stream together. Like that's what's replaced YouTube gaming cribs. So that's part of it. I don't think that fits the current trend of content or the current content demand. The second part is Rooster Teeth itself. From my perspective, as somebody who worked for Rooster Teeth, that company's a mess. I feel like they changed what they wanted you to do every month. It was a push for Rooster Teeth first. It was a push to get people to watch Genlock, and then it was a push to get people to go to RTX, and then it was a push for members on YouTube, and then it was a push to sell merch, and it was so scattered, and it felt like there was no long-term goal. I actually had a perception, like, as Genlock was coming out, that Rooster Teeth management put tons of money into Genlock, desperately trying to get RT first, like people to sign up to RT first, and then it didn't pay off the way that they thought it would, because back when Rooster Teeth first started to exist, there weren't as many subscription services. The Rooster Teeth subscription service was inherently less valuable than all of the other subscription services that everybody had already gotten used to. A lot of people watching very similar content for free all over the internet. A Genlock would have done much better if it just launched on Netflix and wasn't behind first. But again, they tell you push first 1 week, and then they tell you that next it's streaming on first, and then it's uploading more videos. And it was just so like scattered in a way, frankly, that a company that's probably dying is kind of scattered. Like,
I assume that something like that would happen because of the timing of the event. Is that a little robot holding up her fucking tray? Yo, that's awesome. That's the coolest nightstand. I need to find that. I'm gonna clip. See if I can get Google to find that shit for me. Yeah, the way that Rooster Teeth blew, or at least the time that Rooster Teeth blew up, it would make sense for them to try and do it themselves, because there wasn't really this many options to go and go on Netflix or on a streaming service and just have your hard work get put behind someone else's paywall, and then you gain the benefit of their their audience without having to try and push it all by yourself. So Rooster Teeth was in that time zone of like, this is the first big company that we've seen people trying to do it themselves. They're obviously going to go full force into that. And then I guess Warner Brothers or Machinima buying them out. Machinima probably was a better buy for them, because a better decision for them to get bought out from, because that felt like more of a peer-to-peer type of thing, right? Like, it's still someone buying them, but like Machinima was known as like the people who were successful from making YouTube videos, right? And so was Rooster Teeth. It doesn't feel like a Warner Brothers who was like a huge conglomerate. It's like, no, like it's Machinima and Rooster Teeth going together. That felt more like a collaboration at the time than or more of a merger at the time than an acquiring, So yeah, the idea that they would still try and do it themselves, they saw success behind it, right? Like you film all these red versus blue things. these seasons. People buy the DVDs. People are going to GameStop to buy these DVDs. Why the fuck wouldn't you continue trying to push this by yourself, right? Like in there, and this is just me trying to justify it in my head, but if I were them, why would I ever go to a streaming service if I've seen so much success? If I can get 45,000 people to show up at an event every year, and that event is only getting bigger, yeah, why wouldn't I do that? And then Warner Brothers, sure, they probably added some value, added some type of what's it called, a safety net for them, but obviously that didn't do shit for them. But also, I don't know how much COVID played into it. And then obviously there was a bunch of scandals and the fall of Funhouse. There's probably just like a lot of missteps that eventually led into their inevitable downfall. But like, man, I wouldn't fault them for not reaching out to a Netflix or not trying a different model, because if you see so much success in your model, then why wouldn't you continue to run that? Obviously, don't run it into the ground if it's not being successful, but if you're still peaking, if you're still getting higher numbers, then yeah, you're not going to notice anything until a significant fall off. And it seems like COVID might have been that significant fall off. And then right before COVID or right after COVID or during COVID, I can't remember the timing of the scandal parts. But you know, if those didn't kill you, if those didn't take you out, then yeah, of course, why wouldn't you keep pushing? Now, obviously for longevity purposes, yeah, like I think Ruby was on Crunchyroll. I think Ruby ended up getting, let me see. Let me double check. Ruby anime. It did. Yeah, this got a Crunchyroll thing. So like they just needed to do more stuff like this. Like they were able to try and branch off into, this is only a year ago? What? Rest in peace indeed. Yeah. Damn, let me just look this up real quick. Master Chief versus Samus. This guy was creating all of this shit. Nowadays, anyone can make this shit. Anyone with a 10-minute Blender tutorial can make shit like this, but like, the choreography was insane. And look how smooth it is. At some point, he runs into Samus, though, and they go crazy. Back before I knew Samus was a woman, so this was just like, damn, yeah. This ain't right. This ain't right. The truth be told, they're just both people in suits, people in super suits. So this was a perfect battle. Before Death Battle came along. But yeah, I could see them trying to branch out. It seems like there were attempts to, but I mean, why not collect all the profit? Why even take the risk of not seeing as much success on your own? You know, it seems like that wasn't the right play. I'm just trying to think like, how would people have even reacted to seeing like a new Red versus Blue season done by Netflix or something, or Red versus Blue done and on Crunchyroll? Obviously they couldn't do shit like that because it's owned by Microsoft, but like with the hype around it nowadays, it would definitely succeed. It would definitely provide some hype. But back in those days when Red versus Blue was just, again, a machinima project, there weren't like anime adaptations like that you were seeing, the people going, oh yeah, no, we would definitely watch a season of that if it came out. Like there's a new Power Rangers anime, which is like, well, based off of the people like that Power Rangers is based off of, and that's like a cool little twist. That's probably seen some success in it. That's probably made its money back. But to do shit like that in 2011, 2012 was like rarely ever seen, if at all. So I doubtfully successful like that. Pitching that idea to a Warner Brothers or a Netflix, because I think that's all that was there at the time, was probably seen as like the riskiest play. Like, no, we're not gonna do this shit. Like nowadays, you'll give $2 million to any comedian and that you know has performed at the Comedy Cellar, and then they'll have a special on Netflix. And then it's like, we don't give a fuck if we don't make that money back. We're gonna make our money back off of anything else. But yeah, I just think the timing for Rooster Teeth was just, they were the stepping stone for other people and other types of content. They were probably never meant to succeed this long. So props to them.
Again, even as an employee, I was very unclear on what the mission statement was. It just felt like, let's try to make money, and it didn't really feel like anybody knew what they were doing. And you ended up with a lot of employees who were just scrambling to try to make things work, and a lot of people were really unfulfilled. And I had definitely some like toxic workplace issues there. I know some of the other people at Funhouse have said similar things, but there's like much worse for other people who worked at Rooster Teeth and Austin had really negative things to say. And that's kind of why I say I have mixed feelings. It's like part of me is like, good riddance, Rooster Teeth. You were a mess at the end, and a lot of people got treated poorly. And
At the end, though,
you didn't know what it was doing. I had all these really valuable people who I think deserve a lot better, who I'm like glad to see go work elsewhere, to be honest. But
True.
I can only say that from, you know, the position of someone who didn't just get laid off today. So, like, it is more important to have sympathy for the people who just lost their jobs and lost so much of their lives too, because a lot of people who worked at Rooster Teeth had really, really long terms. People
Yep.
who've been there for over a decade, like Barbara, like people who've been there for a really, really, really long time. It's got to be such a weird identity shift for them. Like, if I, as someone who was there for 3 years or 4 years, I don't remember, feels like a part of my life has like died in a weird way today, and that like I'm kind of glad to see it go, but also like really sentimental about like a lot of the very fun, positive moments of doing that job and of getting to work with the people that again are now like some of my favorite people ever. Then I can't even imagine how the people who've been there for 10 years are feeling now. Like James Williams has been there for such a long time. And I feel like Omar, who's the head of Funhouse, is like such a dad, and that he's really just trying to keep everything together and keep everybody employed. And that was really, I think, kind of what felt like the end push for Funhouse was just keep these people safe. It was very family vibe, and then just, yeah, I wish they weren't under Rooster Teeth because it was never going to last. Again, the minute Warner saw what it was never going to last. I think it's really just an era that's passed. If I have any hope, it is that all of these people go on to do way cooler things that they, I think, deserve to have been doing for a really long time. I definitely personally intend to keep making content with all of them, much more so on my second channel,
Good.
which I will leave linked below.
Not the main, not good enough for the main.
Maybe even like bring on someone like a Charlotte or a Jacob to edit for me. I would love to be able to do that, but I don't know if I can sustain that. We'll see. And yeah, for my small contribution to Funhouse, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who watched and enjoyed what we did. I still love going in there as a guest over the last few years. I'm technically a Rooster Teeth contractor in a weird way, because technically there's still a contract for me to go in and do guests.
Oh wow, didn't know this. That did not know that. Yeah, same. The insane story of Arlif happening. That's crazy. I was talking to my girl about this the other day. We'll talk about that real quick. we'll react to that real quick. Damn, dude. I mean, again, you can see it coming. It makes sense. It's just kind of sucks. Like, I hope this content remains on YouTube. I didn't realize that they made Camp. Inside Games did a fucking video on this? Hold the phone. Of course they did. That's awesome. Hold on. Inside Halo. This is how this
Welcome to
Inside Games, right? This is Inside Halo. Episode 1. They had a Halo news channel, bro. There was news for Halo 3 updates specifically. A whole channel, a whole show based off of this.
Halo, a haven dedicated to people like you and I. People who, day after day, log on to this magical series of tubes called the Internet to beat the crap out of each other. People who yearn for something beyond the meaningless violence and aggravation that Halo game after game. They're driving at the idea of a show, a reliable source for breaking news, tips from pro players.
For breaking news, bro. This is like, you know what it was? You know what this like whole machinima Rooster Teeth era was? It was the G4 TV replacement, right? G4 TV was like the gaming thing, the gaming news network on cable. And once that vanished, it was like, God damn it, whatever. G4 TV. You had games like X-Play and like Cheats, which was like things that taught you. Wait, hold on. I think G4 TV tried to come back too. GG's. But you had things like video. You had everything was just centered around video games. You had like game shows too, but like you had news about the newest video games. It was like getting a Game Informer magazine delivered to your house every week with all the content, all the questions you could have want answered, all the breaking news, all the rumor mills, all the things like dissected, Plus, here's cool gaming content specifically. Here's esports content. Here's tutorials on how to beat like the game level that you're stuck on. And then there was talk shows. There was fun shit going on it. I forget what it was called. I think it was X-Play. Yeah. X-Play was that shit, bro. Yeah, people pulling up to E3. People just pulling up wherever on all of the nerds, finding them in public. It was like, that's what it's called, gaming journalism. It was full-on gaming journalism. It was people going out, interviewing companies, interviewing executives, interviewing whoever the hell they could, and then also doing the boots-on-the-ground work to like get the insight from fans, the reactions from fans. Like, you didn't look at a Metacritic score back in the day and just decide whether or not you were going to buy a game. Nowadays, you do Scott the Wise. You do like these other people. This was a whole network full of people like that, and they weren't huge names. Like, obviously, you have your Adam Sesslers and your Olivia Moon came from G4 TV. So you had all these personalities that were like part of the network, not people who came into a network to collaborate and make it bigger. It was like, no, these networks, they were all together. They were one piece together, you know? They didn't run on their own. They weren't like, well, at least from what I know from the outside, like, it didn't seem like there was any reason for people to leave because they were being a diva or something like that. It was just like, everyone works completely together to make this channel work. And then when cable died, Rooster Teeth was there to fill the void. It was like they were doing their own thing. You had Machinima there as well. And then slowly, the rise of the YouTube content creator came about. And then you could see people, making it on their own, making it happen on their own. And then that was kind of like its own fun little thing. And now it's grown into like this behemoth. You have Twitch where you can go watch someone. Like Mango's on stream right now. Mango's offline. He's streaming.
Any celebrators?
Mango's just chilling. Hold on, I'm gonna give this a little. Oh no, I started to follow. I thought I was trying to like the stream.
I should have done that.
But like now, instead of just like hearing news about, this would be like a clip in one of their shows, right? It'd be like, oh my god, we got a quick interview with Mango today while he was training for the next Smash Summit or whatever, and here's what he had to say about the current state of the community. And they'll get like a little news clip from him, and then they'll go on and tell you about the story that they're writing about it, like how they feel the state of Smash is. Nowadays, it's like Mango has to do it all himself. He has to practice. He has to give good content on stream while practicing. He has to compete.
Kind of crazy anyway.
He has to be an entertaining personality. And then he also has to give his thoughts on shit like that. So it's like, I don't know, man. It was such a more charming experience. Like I'm on Mango stream right now. I never, ever get on this fucking website. The only reason why this thing was even tabbed today was because I was trying to connect it to my restream because I was thinking about potentially streaming on Twitch. Now I'm still very on the fence and very still hard leaning no, but I was just like, let's see how it looks like. I don't browse this thing. I don't use this thing, so it is still very foreign to me. The only time I'm really gonna ever come on stream is when there is a raid race for Destiny, and I am doing the raid race and competing in the raid race myself, and also like looking to see like what part the next people are, like the next group is up to see like, oh cool, if the, because obviously you're not going to beat them, right? But like if you're looking at them like, all right, how long it takes for them to beat it, let's see if we can beat it before them. But it's a long shot, but just in case, let's make sure. And then obviously you're also watching for strats. You're like, all right, did they beat this part? All right, how the hell did they do it? Because we're still stuck on this level. So it's like, that's the only time I really come to Twitch. I'm not coming for any other reason. But damn dude, this is the PlayStation 2 launch. I didn't realize that. Jeez, man. That's crazy, bro. Destiny really is my life. I would happen to click by Riven, which is the name of the last dragon in Destiny. Some Gran Turismo. The release of the PS2, which I think is still the greatest selling console of all time, right? Greatest. Still is the PS2. Okay. All right, still at 155 million units. Damn, dude. I wonder if the Switch is going to surpass the PlayStation, because 139 to 155 is very close, but thinking about the difference of 16 million units is a lot. A lot. Tears of the Kingdom sold 16 mil, did it not? Has it hit 20? 18 mil. The Switch has to have a pop-off year equivalent to Tears of the Kingdom to like beat. That's crazy, bro. That is insane. All right. I'll get into like other shit, and then I'll come back real quick to well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. When I come back, we'll watch some more shit, and then I'll get to doing the Zelda stuff. Line 1. Live 1. There you go. That's a good video. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not watching the entirety of this GameSpot TV, sorry. Alright, see what Bruce Green has to say about this.
Brave enough to outlive
Levi's shirt?
Second time, Lawrence. Why did we? How?
We got the endurance, I guess.
We also welcome to Inside Gaming, the only gaming news channel brave enough to outlive Inside Gaming for the second time, Lawrence.
Wow.
How?
We got the endurance, I guess. We also rebooted it twice.
Look at this shit. Look at this ugly duckling.
Across both of our careers. So
that's true.
I'm not sure where that puts us on the scorecard, really. Did we restart the clock or not?
It might be time to just fully decommission the old Inside Gaming reboot clock completely. Because after almost 21 years, Rooster Teeth is shutting down.
Exasperated.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It really it's a super bummer. I'm super bummed.
There's not an upside here.
Yeah.
I can tell. They're super bummed.
Infamous production company that was a pioneer of early internet content announced on Wednesday that they're closing up shop, leaving some 150 employees soon to be out of work.
Yeah, we know a lot of those people, and they're fantastic people, and that's why we're so bummed out about this. We'd like to add one quick note before we get into the actual news at large. Technically, this is not strictly news about games or gaming companies. It is about a gaming media company.
Yeah, it's outside of our usual beat of coverage and almost an intended mission statement of the channel. But this is a special case. Bruce and I both worked there for years, launching the Funhouse brand back in 2015 before starting this independent and very entirely legally distinct channel in 2021.
Yeah, so we are obviously connected to this story way more fundamentally than other topics of this nature. We'll add some of our thoughts at the end of the show, as we usually do.
And, you know, we joke. That's what we do here. But obviously our hearts go out as fundamentally as they can to our coworkers and friends that will soon be out of jobs. Please check the links in the descriptions. We have a whole block in there if you'd like to follow and support them as well.
Hell yeah.
I obviously encourage you to do.
All right, let's get to the news. On Wednesday, General Manager Jordan Levin sent a notice to Rooster Teeth.
Oh, these are all Twitter accounts though. Give me YouTube channels, man.
I'll need to access your YouTube data to do this.
I'm sorry. Why is Siri still on? Ooh, that's for myself.
Is announcing that the longtime internet brand was closing.
It's with a heavy heart I announce that Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to challenges facing digital media, resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage. Levin wrote in a memo.
He added that, quote, "Our legacy is not just a collection of content, but a history of pixels burned into our screens, minds, and hearts."
It's a fact.
Okay.
All right.
The move came after Rooster Teeth's owner, Warner Brothers Discovery, had unsuccessfully tried to sell parts of the, quote, unprofitable fandom gaming and comedy entertainment division.
Okay.
End quote, according to Variety.
And of course, since the Warner Brothers Discovery merger 2 years ago, they have been on a massive layoff binge to cut debt, firing staffers from HBO, CNN Plus, and Warner Brothers Television Group.
Damn, so this isn't even like a historic, like, Rooster Teeth is getting cut. This is like, Rooster Teeth just sucks. Not sucks, sorry. Rooster Teeth just happens to, suffer from the Warner Brother layoffs that have been recently happening. Okay, gotcha.
Oops, right now.
Yeah, throwing entire movies in the dumpster just to write them off. It's,
Oh yeah, Acme versus Coyote was canceled. I forgot about
cut
this.
a little low. As far as Rooster Teeth goes,
That's what
Warner
Penguins
is
mentioned.
done
Okay.
stripping the company for parts.
Yeah, corporate overlord is still looking for buyers for Rooster Teeth's catalog, as well as its biggest intellectual properties like Ruby, Red vs. Blue, and Genlock.
They're also trying to sell the Roost Podcast Network, which will continue to operate for now.
But the vast majority of Rooster Teeth's media production and employees will soon disappear.
After the announcement, company employees took to the internet to process their emotions over being let go, joining scores of entertainment and tech workers who have been laid off in recent months.
Editor
True
Peyton
that.
Cloud posted on X that, quote, "I, along with everyone at Rooster Teeth, have just lost our jobs," while posting his resume for prospective employers.
Graphics designer Josie Young wrote that working at Rooster Teeth was the dream of a lifetime. I genuinely got up every day excited to work with incredible people on fun projects.
Former Achievement Hunter employee and popular streamer, and a friend of ours, Ray Narvaez, tweeted that He was, quote, sad to see this happen, adding, quote, I became a fan in high school in 2004 and had the lucky opportunity to work there. Those were 3 of the best years of my life and gave me the skills to do what I do today. And for that, I am forever grateful.
And longtime Rooster Teeth personality Michael Jones tweeted simply, Wednesdays. Am I right? Had a little laugh track there. That's a good shit.
Always making me laugh, Michael, always. Co-founder Bernie Burns, who left the company a few years ago, also discussed the closure on his podcast.
Oh, wow.
He expressed his condolences to all the people who lost their jobs, saying, the people who worked at Rooster Teeth are easily the most talented, dedicated people that I could have ever hoped to work with.
He also said that several people at Rooster Teeth told him they were happy with the proposed severance package offered by Warner Brothers.
I'm glad.
If there's any upshot here, this is it. We chatted with some people who got laid off. Apparently, they're going to keep operating until May 10th. Then they'll get about 6 months of severance after that.
Wow.
Based on one employee. We were able to verify with another anonymous employee that the length of severance is dependent on tenure at the company. So 6 months may be the maximum. It may be somewhere in the middle. But yeah, if you stay longer, you get longer severance. But 6 months is pretty generous.
That is generally the way this works. Usually, the length of your severance corresponds to how long you were at the company. That's usually the way it works when you get laid off. I've been laid off many times. Burns also seemed to allude to Rooster Teeth's decline in popularity over the years, saying, quote, I don't think anyone was surprised about the closure.
He added a lot of people were sad. I don't think many people were shocked.
For better and sometimes worse, Rooster Teeth was a big deal. It really was. The company was responsible for well-known productions like Ruby, Red vs. Blue, and Achievement Hunting. And it represented the cutting edge of internet culture when it launched in 2003.
Long time. Sheesh.
Yeah. Internet
This
culture
Office,
launched
man.
in 2000.
Terrible setups, but Jesus, man. Imagine this being your workspace.
3.
Long time. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Rooster Teeth developed an extremely loyal and sometimes outspoken fan base. For a time, seemed like it had mastered the internet. In a time when old media like television and cable were scrambling to reach a younger demographic.
Rooster Teeth fans devoured the company's content, bought lots of merchandise, and flooded into Austin for the company's annual
I wish I could have gone to RT, man.
I attended many, many times.
Yeah, exhausting, but always memorable.
Yeah.
At its height, Rooster Teeth kind of felt like a cultural movement, you know, a new kind of company that made unique content, found a way to attract and even monetize huge groups of younger people.
That made it a hot property as legacy media searched for creators who understood the new online landscape.
Rooster Teeth was acquired by AT&T subsidiary Fullscreen in 2014. It's pretty infamous date to fans. It's come to represent the beginning of a long decline as they see it.
Not content with just being on the internet, Rooster Teeth tried repeatedly to break into mainstream entertainment with big expensive.
Fortunately, that did not work, but we appreciate the effort.
Series Genlock, starring our own Lawrence Sontag.
That's right.
But sometimes the quality was middling. Audiences weren't impressed. Some of the time on those things. Other times, I mean, Ruby's been going strong for a very long time. So
recently, and for no reason at all, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed.
Yeah, big bets that needed big successes and kind of found kind of okay success. Yeah. After the years passed, that youth group that Rooster Teeth used to have such a hold on moved on to platforms like TikTok. And since then, Rooster Teeth's kind of seemed like they're just constantly a step behind.
The company's fan base sort of dwindled. Some longtime fans felt like Rooster Teeth had drifted away from its roots and ignored the complaints of its core audience.
After this, yeah.
I shrug on that one because I truly do not know. I don't know how you work out that math that they were doing over there. So
what?
That one because I ignored the complaints of some longtime.
Constantly a step behind.
The company's fan base sort of dwindled. Some longtime fans felt like Rooster Teeth had drifted away from its roots and ignored the complaints of its core audience.
I feel like that just might be people annoyed by newer people on set having blue hair and not an actual complaint. But I only say that because I feel like I just fizzled out of their content because I was watching other content, not because I was unsatisfied with their shit. Also, it did take me a while to like finally stop watching Red vs. Blue. I don't think I've still seen the ending of the series, but again, yeah, I think it was an attention span problem for me. I needed to be consistently given content, and it was just not fast enough for me, so I fell off.
This, yeah.
I shrug on that.
And part of that shit is YouTube's algorithm, because obviously I still wanted to watch their shit. I just you know, if they're not uploading often enough and I'm not seeing it often enough, I'm not gonna be liking it often enough. So, you know, it's whatever.
That one, because I truly do not know. I don't know how you work out that math. It drifted away from its roots. His fan base sort of dwindled. Some longtime fans felt like Rooster Teeth had drifted away from its roots and ignored the complaints of its core audience.
After this, yeah.
I shrug on that one because I truly do not know. I don't know how you work out that math that they were doing over there. So I don't know.
Yeah. After the sale to
Seems like they both know that it was very disorganized then.
Most of its founders departed, flush with cash from the full screen acquisition.
And
damn.
Controversies. Oh, so many controversies.
Yeah, we're gonna be tastefully vague about a lot of this.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Years spoke out about poor working conditions and insufficient pay. I think I've certainly done that a fair amount. Some accuse leaders of creating a sexist, racist, and homophobic work environment.
There was also a huge controversy in 2020 involving multiple on-camera personalities that began after inappropriate pictures and videos.
Oof, your boys.
Tastefully vague because we lived through it, and that sucks. No need to dig all that stuff up again, but we have all our sources in the description if you want some light reading.
Boy, it's not light reading at all. Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth survived those ordeals, but ultimately it could not adapt.
I'm glad these two have survived, though. I'm very glad. I mean, the other guy who was part of the one of the guys who was part of the scandal, who I also be very vague about. I fucked with that personality. Bruce and Lawrence. 130K subscribers. Not bad. And this is just this is all their channel is. Oh, that's awesome. Yo, I love that. Yeah, I'll subscribe.
To the culture of the internet that it played a big role in actually creating.
Yeah. In recent years, Rooster Teeth, like we said, seemed to just be chasing trends rather than creating them.
The company did find some bright spots, moved more and more into podcasts.
Fair enough.
Produced some successful ones like Fuckface and Face Jam. But the glory days, in quotes, of Rooster Teeth were long gone.
One of the last videos on Rooster Teeth's YouTube channel only received 24,000 views.
Again, always a bummer. Whenever I would check in, because I always want, like, I don't look very often, but when I do, I'm always like, I want to see everyone succeed over there. So,
yeah.
Still, 21 years, honestly, a very long time. And in internet time, it's an eon. It's like a whole era. Hardly any media outlets from the early aughts.
21 years means that they've been around since 03, right? Jesus. Fuck was I doing in 03? What was I gaming at in 03? We're doing this again. Fuck Nintendo. 2003 in video games. Fucking hell. The Nokia Engage. You rip. Don't want to touch that. 2003 were, but like, when did these release? Oh, no, this did not get released in 2003. Okay, 2000. Yeah, North America 2000. Was the GameCube out in 03? 01. Jesus, man. The Xbox was like, we're getting close. 2002. I mean, people would have been playing their brand new Xbox in 2002, so those are the only games I think I'm going to be able. Let's see. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Ass. Who gives a fuck about Pokemon? Enter the Matrix dropped. Damn. And Wind Waker. Okay. Oh, Vice City was 03? Wow. Okay. Damn. The first Budokai dropped in 03. This is exactly what I was playing when Rooster Teeth came around the block. That's insane. Best selling, Madden 04. I didn't have this one. I think my cousin had this one, though. I still have not touched the Enter the Matrix game. I feel like it might still be fun.
Still exist today. Companies like Mega 64 and Cinemassacre remain in an increasingly endangered class.
Yeah, but the key there is they didn't get acquired, so.
That's right, yeah.
Seems like that's the key to longevity, is just staying the course. After the news broke, fans on Reddit mourned the death of a company that had played such a pivotal role in their childhoods.
Reddit user Serious Course 3244 recalled that, quote, During rough times as a teenager when I felt alone, I would watch their Let's Play videos in RVB. It helped me feel less lonely, and I'll always love them for that.
That's meaningful. Yeah.
It is very meaningful. Yeah.
Beagle 900 wrote, I started watching Red vs. Blue when I was 11 years old. I'm 27 now.
Wow.
And while I haven't watched much of their content in the past year or two, Rooster Teeth will always be important to me.
You know what? It'll be pretty important to us too. It always is. It still is. We worked there for years, and I mean, every single day, I feel like it comes up at least in my streams or some of my content. People bring it up. Lots of people, reminiscing. There's some negative, but generally speaking, people come in and it's like, "Oh man, I loved your videos," which is awesome.
Yeah, it's a testament to how much that company and its media and everything that it made and the people who worked for it made really touched people's lives. Because yeah, we've been gone for about as long as we were there.
Huh.
Yeah, it's still something that's just in the orbit. And just kind of, I don't know, just a testament to how meaningful it is. I wish I could remember it more fondly. Something I keep trying to focus on the positives. But for me at least, my relationship with Rooster Teeth is a lot like my relationship with my dad. It taught me a lot of the things I don't want to do, if that makes sense. And I'm grateful for that. And also,
Thank you for stopping by, Sean. Appreciate you.
My stomach. So there's something with that. But yeah, Rooster Teeth.
How do you not remember this fondly? Being drunk as shit on
my head and food in my stomach.
On stream, just chilling. With bread centers right behind you.
And I'm grateful for
I assume though this type of shit came from like, well, fuck this job. I'm gonna get drunk on stream. Hope you're doing good, Sean. Hope you're training well and training hard.
And also, it kept a roof over my head and food in my stomach. So there's something with that. But yeah, Rooster Teeth my experience there is the reason I will likely never work for another company ever again.
Huh.
It's like a relationship so bad that it made me switch sexualities. I'm like, nah, I don't need that anymore.
Wow.
Shed here. The new Lawnmower 4.0 is the perfect tool for your grooming experience. Today, I'm going to show
The
you.
internet really wants me to shave my nuts. These are the only ads I get.
Maybe I'm too sensitive, but I saw very, very ugly sides of what happens when people get money and power and feel like
Gotcha.
With that said, and again, focusing on the positive, I had amazing life experiences. I was able to test myself creatively in a lot of ways. Got to meet and work with the kindest, smartest, most creative people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. So it's a shame that those years and all that work generated money for people whose, production motivations I don't necessarily agree with, but that's capitalism. I took the
that's why he's shady about the acquirement. It's not like, oh, you guys fucked up by getting acquired by Warner Brothers. It's like, yeah, that's what happens when you get acquired. You have fucking suits come in and take everything. So the company's probably not profitable because those people who they were forced to bring in after the acquiring probably took a significant amount away while providing no fucking value.
So whatever. Broken Road led here, and that's awesome.
And they also probably drove decisions to be, not in a very popular direction.
And I can only hope it's going to lead to greater things in the future for not only myself, but all of my friends, and just bigger and better things.
I was telling Lawrence.
Who do they
link
in here?
Lawrence talk about Rooster Teeth because he's so genuine and candid about it, and I love that. I really do.
This is the Michael that I think it is. This is, bro. He looks so different. I'm furious and heartbroken to be completely blindsided by something like this, and to find out how long it's been happening is staggering. I'm so sorry to everyone affected. I understand the hurt betrayal everyone's feeling right. Wait, what is this from? What is this about? This is not about the thing that I think it is. I can't even see comments because I don't have an account. That sucks. I need you to stop displaying my motherfucking government name. Can I delete this? It's whatever. Let's move me up here real quick. Bang. Then there's a comment directly. Okay, so wait, I need recent Myco posts. Why am I seeing shit from 2020? Whatever. Yo! My son got ripped. Okay, I see you, Michael.
Because for me, hilariously, Rooster Teeth is yet another company in the road of, I mean, a long list of companies I worked for that have all done the same thing, which is they have an amazing staff of creative people that work fantastically. We're talking about Machinima for me. We're talking about G4 for me. We're talking about Rooster Teeth for me. And then, of course, there's just a few people at the top that are just fucking it all up.
Yep, seems like that's exactly what it is.
And I don't mean, I'm not talking about Bernie or Matt.
Yep.
I actually really loved working with those guys. I'm talking about above them even.
Mm.
So,
Okay, so I'm just glad their beef is not with anyone that I know. Like, they are legit just pissed off at big wig execs.
it's just one of those things that I have seen so often, and I have yet to see a company pull this off. I have yet to see a company pull off the acquisition, sell, make a bunch of money, and then also have all of their talented creative founders and the people that actually had a vision for the company stick around.
Mm.
And that is just incredibly detrimental to the staff, because obviously the staff is losing their jobs with layoffs, or the whole company shuts down and then everybody has to get let go. So like, we have a lot of people, a lot of really good friends that work at this company. I still do. And to me, that's kind of the biggest, I don't know, shit sandwich about it. It's just that every time this comes around, like, we all kind of, I feel like, I'm sure everybody expected this to happen eventually to Rooster Teeth. And honestly, Rooster Teeth stuck it out a lot longer than I thought they would, which is awesome. And a testament to those people still trying to make good stuff. But it's going to happen because those very few people at the top, they're cashing their checks. And then 150 people lose their jobs. So it's just fucking makes
it's
me
fucked
angry,
up.
Lawrence. And yes, I'm so happy to be here with you doing this, not having to worry about who owns what we do.
Yeah, that's the biggest mentality shift. Is kind of like, referencing Mega 64 and Cinemassacre. The only way to keep something going and grow it organically is to do it yourself, I guess. So yeah, super grateful about that. Speaking of gratitude, usually at the end of the episodes when we shout out patrons, there's a particular tier where we like list people's names specifically. This feels like a weird episode to do that. That's a pretty weird die roll to get if your name gets read in this particular episode. So instead, I just want to extend a very heartfelt thank you to all of our patrons at all tiers.
Jim was something that I've
That's
never
cute.
encountered before.
Thank you for that, Inside Gaming. You've gained a new sub because I now know that you exist. I thought this was gone a long time ago. Did you actually play Suicide Squad? I love that. Okay. Wait, who the hell is this, though?
I appreciate your time.
It's a VTuber. God damn it.
From the right monitor. How can you?
I'm good on this. I don't need another VTuber reacting to this. I thought this was like some deep dive. All right. Where are the music industry plants today? Ooh, would love to hear about that at a later date. Funhouse live streamed. What?
Shit, motherfucker.
Hit go live. Bingo.
Yeah. Was it 20? When that game come out?
2014. Like Harry Potter letters.
Oh no. What's already been taken down?
Yeah. Store.
Shit, motherfucker.
Wait.
Bingo.
Can't say the guy from Super.
All right. Okay.
All
I had so much fun last night. Really good time.
Oh yeah, you guys do want a show?
Oh yeah, we did.
We did.
All right. Hey everybody, we're here.
Are we live? Oh, that's a good angle.
I wonder if they talk about it here, though.
Same angle it always is.
Well, except cutting people off, right?
There we go. There's John. It's okay.
It's fine.
Need that.
All right.
Do you guys want this mic back there?
Let's just
Got a
begin.
mic here.
Let's see if the Rooster Teeth Live is like.
Kick it off. I'm just gonna begin. No, first thing I want to say real quick.
Oh wow, this is our best stream yet.
Oh my
First
God.
thing I want to say real quick is stop giving us memberships.
Stop it.
Stop. It's okay.
We're over.
Honestly, it's like,
We love you.
appreciate it. Just if you're grateful or whatever, just like throw it in chat. It's fine, but we're not even gonna get to shout it out. We're not gonna see it.
I need this whole thing.
You're literally throwing your money into a hole. We're getting paid either way. You already were. To be clear, you kind of already were, but you're especially throwing it into a hole. So do not do that. Stop doing it. So
milestone things. They're not.
okay. So the other thing I want to say is thank you to everyone who is here and watching, who's ever watched Funhouse and enjoyed it, who's been supportive of the people here and the stuff that we've tried to do over 9.2 years. I know that because HR told me.
9 years.
And so I've been here since the beginning, but honestly, if you ask me, it feels like everyone who's sitting here right now has also been here since the beginning. They've been so crucial, and people who aren't here right now have been so crucial to making this channel anything remotely watchable. Anything just remotely worth your time. So thank you to everyone and everything like that. Now, a lot of people have.
I'm not gonna watch this whole thing, obviously.
If some people probably just were like, I just came here to watch them talk about the Oscars and see Ryan eat fast food. If you haven't heard, so we were informed yesterday that Rooster Teeth is shutting down.
Does that affect us?
Yes, Patrick. Unfortunately.
Oh, shucks.
I know you keep all your money offshore, so it's not as. But and a lot of people don't know the nuance of everything. We have and have.
Good. I'd like a quick rundown.
Funhouse has always been a department essentially within Rooster Teeth.
Huh.
It's never been independently owned. When I came over with the other guys from Machinima, we did not own Funhouse. We never owned Funhouse. It's always been something that's been owned by Rooster Teeth. We were just given a lot of control and a lot of freedom to do what we wanted to do with it, and I think also understood the difference between us being out in LA and everyone else out in Austin. So that's just a little clarification that I want to make sure I.
It's a great one too because I didn't realize that they were in different sections.
That being said, we are here today. We will still be around. We have time. And it's not a lot of time, but we have time. And so the big thing I think we've all talked about, and everyone's here still processing it. So we've almost maybe 24 hours barely to really start working through this. And a lot of us, as many of us could, spent time yesterday and sharing how we felt and everything like that. But we're still processing it. We're figuring out where everyone's headspace is and trying to determine what we want to do with that time. The general consensus is that we want to thank all of you with that time. And that involves some personal things. I know I have personal things that I want to finish. Thank you. Yeah, vendettas. I have things that I still want to make and still want to create with the time that we do have. Hitman is not one of the things on my list, but is a great example of something on someone else's list that they may want to make. But we're trying to assess what that is. There's a lot of bureaucratic BS essentially that we also need to sort through too, because, and honestly, this is true. The only reason we are talking to you today is because of the support that you gave us. I mean, throughout the whole history of the channel, but especially in 2023.
Wow.
Honestly, like seriously. We've always worked really, really hard here. It is a business as much as it is a creative money.
All right, let's see.
For minutes.
There's only one other person I'm trying to see.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
Elise. No Elise speech. It's whack. I probably skipped right over it. It's all good.
Robbie Danini, Killers of the Flower Moon, Robbie W. Jr.
All good. There's no point in even liking it either way. All right, let's see what this is. I hope I don't laugh at something terrible.
Everyone, you ready? When people talk about the Holocaust.
Okay, off to a great start.
When people talk about the Holocaust, they talk about the tragedy and
6 million Jewish lives being lost to the Nazi war machine. But they never mention the thousands of gypsies that were killed by the Nazis. No one ever wants to talk about that because no one ever wants to talk about the positives.
Okay. Saw it coming, but it's alright.
That's a very good joke for the following 3 reasons. Firstly, fucking funny. Well done, mate. Secondly, edgy. Edgy is all hell. It's a joke about the worst thing that's ever happened in human history. And people say never forget. Well, this is how I remember. I keep bringing it up.
Alright, relax with the meta.
There is an educational quality. Like everyone in the room knows, 6 million Jewish people lost their lives to the Nazis during World War II. But a lot of people don't know, because it's not really taught in our schools, that the Nazis also killed in their thousands gypsies, homosexuals, disabled people, and Jehovah's Witnesses. No one knows what happened with the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay.
You'd have to assume some Jehovah's Witnesses came a knocking on the gates of a death camp with a copy of a magazine called Watchtower. Some enterprising Nazi guard. Ah, yes, come in. It's very interested in your magazines. It's the Watchtower. We have the Watchtowers here. It is how you say a coinkydink. This is a long journey for the witnesses. If you come in, you freshen up, take a shower.
All right, that wasn't a career-ending joke. Did that get like his career like? All right, whatever. That was a little too overhyped. All right, now for some peak. Let's see how the dub sounds, because I saw the first 30 seconds of this already, and I hate the way the Kaido sounds. And I've already seen the first 30 seconds of this. I clicked off the first time I saw it because, again, I hate the way the Kaido sounds. But let's see how the rest of this sounds, because I'm a fan of Colleen. I got a signed hat here. I'm too lazy to go up and get it, but I fuck with her.
Are we getting hit with Conqueror's hockey? Where's it coming from? What the hell's going on?
I didn't realize that Kaido saw... Okay. He feels him. He doesn't see him. She sounds great. Also, this still goes down as like one of the most disrespectful moments any protagonist has ever had against their enemy. This is on par with Ichigo face-palming Aizen. This is on par with L finding out where Light was by episode 2. This might be a little more disrespectful, actually. Kaido sounds so dumb. What is that? Is he supposed to still be drunk? What the hell are those groans? Ew. Can we get much higher? That's great. I love that. That's a great reference. Okay. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's only half great, and that's only because of one voice actor. All right, we're done. Now I'm switching over. I'm gonna try and play some of this game. I don't really feel like playing it tonight. But you know what I'm saying? I'll see what's up in here. If I don't fucking feel like playing this game, I'm gonna turn on Crash. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't play this game. I forgot my wire in the bedroom. I guess I can't play this game today. Oh well. Sucks to suck. It was just a Rooster Teeth stream. Whoops. Yeah. Ain't really shit else to do, man. Except, you want to watch the State of the Union? Want to see the State of the Union real quick?
Family for those farms and their children and grandchildren won't have to leave home to make a living.
He talks like me when I need water. I got to see how he speaks, actually. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make shit political, but I really want to see. I don't care about anything or know anything he's about to say, but I just kind of want to see how dude speaks.
Belvedere, Illinois. Home to an auto plant for nearly 60 years. Before I came to office, the plant was on its way to shutting down. Thousands of workers.
He's still a good speaker.
Hope was fading. Then I was elected to office and we raised the Belvedere repeatedly with auto companies knowing unions would make all the difference.
He got Botox in his forehead, bro? Why does his forehead look so, like, thick and so, like, smooth? I guess not smooth, but, you know? Kind of look like he'd been shot up a little bit.
Like hell to keep the plant open.
I'm just waiting to see if he has, like, a flub, honestly. But, like, given it, like, the 10 to 20 seconds that I've given it, it seems, you know, he's alright. It's whatever. See what this watch later looks like. We can watch a couple more of these. You know what? Yeah, I'll do a couple more of these things. I haven't seen Moist Critical's take on this whole blindfolding thing, so just to seal the deal on this. And man, oh man, by the way, whether or not I finish Twilight Princess this weekend, I am playing the shit out of Destiny next weekend, because boy, do I need to do that. Boy, do I need to just hop back in one last time. All right, fuck industry plants. Let us take a quick look at the worst fake ever, and then the fappening, and then we're done. And I'm off stream today.
Professor is an in-game desktop app. Once the game starts, Professor...
Only because I know if I start to stream Zelda right now, I will be here till 3 in the morning. Or 2 in the morning. And I'm not trying to do that.
Asmin is talking.
I'd rather be here till 1 in the morning by my fucking self.
I'm on stream with her mod who says her third monitor is strictly for chat, apparently. Oh, God. Wait, what?
Oh, he's not reacting to the news. He's reacting to the whole...
Why isn't she defending herself? Not that
that's great. Okay.
It's...
Because I was like, I know I've seen his take on the news. Why would he drop a secondary video? This is him...
That she faked it.
Seeing the moderator. Okay, that's great.
Triz, the blindfold expert who's been helping her with the setup and everything that we went through. I'm happy to answer any questions regarding her setup. There is no need for anyone to lie about anything or not be transparent. She did nothing wrong. She did not cheat anything. She has not cheated anything. And I understand that there's a lot of skepticism. I understand there's a lot of questioning. And I think that it's important for us to understand that conjecture does not equal proof. There is no physical
It's not conjecture. What?
There's a lot of...
What does conjecture mean? I'm sorry. Hope I'm spelling that right. I feel like it might be what it... Okay. Opinion judgment based on inconclusive or incomplete evidence. Oh, come on.
There is proof. Irrefutable proof.
On the table that people claim,
what?
Oh, she did this, she moved that, she did... But there's no actual proof that any of this happened.
Well, there's no proof that it did either.
Wait, what? That's what a bunch of baloney. That is the proof. No one can go there physically and like gather evidence from the crime scene. All you can do is base it on what she has posted. Huh? That is irrefutable proof.
What would it take to prove that she is indeed legitimate? If it meant covering the third monitor, showing a camera with all 3 monitors.
Now, what people have been saying since this interview, I guess, this talk with this moderator, is that she was trying to cover up the fact a third monitor even existed, because that was supposed to be like dead to rights proof that she cheated. This guy comes in and immediately tells you that there's a third monitor, and then starts to discuss what's on the third monitor. So that's already sussy-wussy. I know this conversation already. I just want to see what he has to say about it. Because I'm reacting to a reactor. Because I'm a great reactor.
You know, what does it take? Because I know for a fact that she can do this. She's done it not once, not twice, but several times. Her second attempt is a purely legitimate run that was done with every specification that Mitch Riz mentioned. And it's met with nothing but criticism, which I understand. I don't think that it's unreasonable to be skeptical. But I think that to bend an argument to fit your purpose is not appropriate. To say that, oh, this is what must have happened because this is what I believed happened, when it didn't happen. She's being accused of a crime she didn't commit, and I know that for a fact. I'm willing to put money on it.
I will take you up on that. I'll take him up on that 100%. It is irrefutable evidence. Here's how she can prove it. She goes to a completely neutral setup, a single monitor, one monitor, completely covered, same blindfold, and even put like a piece of tape so that way you can't see anything out the bottom of it, and then do it again. And I would put money that she can't. That is the freest bet of all time.
That is the freest bet.
I don't know why he's yapping about that. It's not conjecture.
My understanding of the psychological body language, whenever that happens, people usually actually huddle up more to protect their mid-body.
There's a bad argument by Asmongold.
I shouldn't have muted because now I'm lost in this.
I'm a physician. That's not true.
It's not entirely true. Well, which one is more true than the other?
I guess he's kind of starting off with the easier arguments to refute to see how he reacts, if he's even methodical about it.
In one way or another, it doesn't mean that she's trying to position herself to see something or to maneuver something. I mean, if you, I'd be happy to send you the same blindfold she used.
It has nothing to do with the blindfold.
To do what she's been accused of doing.
Yeah, it's true.
Someone did do that.
Well, I could barely do it with the blindfold off. All right, so I don't want to get that far.
And congratulations, by the way. We're all very happy for you for getting that.
Okay. This is a bunch of delusional cope here. What? I can't believe this is even as big of an issue as it is. It's not conjecture. What he just said, someone has already done to prove how she faked it. That's just crazy to me. Carl and the community have proven exactly how she cheated with irrefutable evidence. Thanks, membership, Zachary.
Well, that's not.
Again,
well, the thing is, they just proved that it's possible that she could cheat in that scenario.
Set something up or someone set something up. It's a single monitor.
They have to prove that she cheated, and the way that they proved that she cheated was that they found a fucking third monitor.
Old runner has called it out, and again, this is irrefutable evidence of exactly how she faked it.
And now it's come out that she actually put OBS on that monitor, which is like, the argument was, fuck, there's a third monitor now. So I guess they kind of proved she cheated. And it was like, no, not necessarily. She only had chat on that monitor. And now it's like, no, you can clearly see OBS is on that monitor. So whether or not she actually did it correctly or actually did it legitimately, it doesn't fucking matter anymore, because there are way too many instances of conjecture.
Yo, I cannot believe these shorts from Fabletics are 2 for $24. Look at the shorts I used to wear to the gym.
When the hacking thing happened, it was so unbelievably violating that you can't even...
Oh, this is Jennifer Lawrence starting it off. Okay.
Processing.
On August 31st, 2014, Reddit is flooded with a huge influx of photos. But these aren't just any photos, they're nudes. And not just of anyone,
This is all on
they're
Reddit?
celebrities, some of the most elite celebrities of the time. Actresses, models, singers, and athletes. These images were never meant for the public eye. The subreddit gained over 100,000 followers within just 24 hours. The images spread like wildfire. Millions
I didn't
of people
realize
viewed
that.
them.
More than 100 of Hollywood's leading ladies' accounts allegedly accessed, photos stolen, and leaked onto underground message boards all over the internet.
Jennifer Lawrence's
Underground
pictures were the most
message
widely
board? What do you
circulated.
mean?
At the time, she was one of
This is
Hollywood's
Reddit.
highest paid actresses, thanks to the hugely popular Hunger Games movies. She's a household name. For a brief time, the photos are even on her Wikipedia page. Here's the Google search
Excuse
term of her
me?
name shortly after the leak. Some of the affected celebrities deny the authenticity of the images. Others try everything they can to curb the spread
Wait,
of
what
the
did they
photos.
say? Who said
Some
that?
of the affected celebrities
I forget who Michaela Maroney is. That sounds very familiar. Was she like on a show? Hope I spelled that right. Oh, yeah. Okay, she was the gymnast with the funny face. Okay. Fake photos of me are crazy. I'm trying to rise above it all. Rise above it all. That term, and not give the creator the time of day. But These Hoko news me are fake, but let me nip this in the bud right now. Pun intended. That was kind of corny of a response, but okay, I guess these are all AI
Deny
made.
the authenticity of the images. Others try everything they can to curb the spread of the photos. Reddit blocks the subreddit a week later, but to no avail.
Yeah, you can't just get the subreddit out after they've already been shared thousands of
Celebgate
times.
dominates news headlines for weeks. Online, the leak maintains its body or original name.
The Fappening.
The fappening.
The fappening.
Maintains its body or
There was a remarketing. There was an attempt to rebrand it. I can't believe it. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, if you're a respectable news outlet, you're not gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call this the Fappening." Celebgate makes a lot more sense, but dude, the persistence.
original name.
The Fappening.
The fappening.
The fappening.
Everyone wants to know who is responsible and how they got the photos in the first place. The hunt for the perpetrators begins. Writing scripts and editing videos can be quite challenging to learn. If
Hey, get this fucking ad on my screen, my boy.
Video addresses sex topics, violence, or AI's plans through the link in the description below. Warning. This video addresses sexual violence and the non-consensual distribution of intimate images and videos. Further
Supposed to
information
start
for
the
support
video
around
off with that,
topics
my boy.
can be found in the video description.
Not that cold
Do we
open.
even know who is this 4chan?
4chan is a massive internet
No
to be found
way was this where that clip came
in the video
from.
description.
Do we even
I'd never realized that. I've only ever realized this section of the video and never any of this. Who is this 4chan? Yeah, I thought that's how these were initially spread. I thought it was a 4chan leak.
know who is this 4chan?
4chan is a massive internet forum, a cornerstone of the internet. It's where anonymous, rickrolling, and lolcats originated. On 4chan, there are
Rickrolling came
message
from
boards covering
4chan?
a wide range of topics. It's where anonymous,
Anonymous.
rickrolling, and lolcats originated.
Lolcats. Wow. Okay. So 4chan is a cornerstone of the internet.
On 4chan, there are message boards covering a wide range of topics, from anime and video games to technology and literature. Users can post to the platform anonymously. As a result, it's a space where pornographic and extremist content circulates. In 2014, more than 22 million users visit 4chan every month. At the end of August, private photos of well-known celebrities suddenly appear in the forum, days before the subreddit existed, weeks before Celebgate. But who posted them there? Their trail leads into deeper and deeper layers of the internet. AnonIB is also a forum, similar to 4chan. However, the website is mainly used to
Anonymous
display
image
pornographic
board,
images.
okay.
Users often post nude pictures or videos of their ex-girlfriends here. What's known as revenge.
Jesus.
Revenge is illegal in many places, including the United Kingdom, Canada, and 48 of the United States. On August 26th, an AnonIB user posted a few members had scored a major win.
Imagine breaking up with someone and like having it be a terrible breakup and then having to fucking check 4chan for months on end to make sure that they didn't leak your nudes. That's insane.
The win is not just of any nude of an unsuspecting ex-girlfriend, it's nudes of a star. And not just any star, but the biggest of the time.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I mean explicit vids and pics. See for yourself. Don't have it though, but everyone says it's legit.
At first, many users are skeptical.
That must suck for her too because everyone like probably still people really she probably has just straight up fans that are just like I really like the way she looks. But back in those days, yeah, she was hot shit. Like I was crushing on Jennifer Lawrence.
Scammers and fake photos are not uncommon in the scene. But as
And now my man Yuji does it.
new pictures of the stars keep appearing, doubts start to fade. Some users offer the new photos for exchange or sale. Some of the buyers start collecting the photos en masse.
Wow, they were selling
They
these?
smell money, big money. They're buying numerous sets of images from various users to later sell as collections on AnonIB and 4chan. As a teaser, they post partial screenshots of their desktops. One user claims he has more than 60 photos of Jennifer Lawrence up for sale, plus a video. But the plan doesn't work out for most of the collectors, as perverse as collectors sounds. In one post, a user later known as Original Guy complains.
People wanted shit for free. I got $120 with my Bitcoin address, but when you consider how much time was put into acquiring this stuff, I really didn't get close to what I was hoping.
There are many users
Wow,
scrolling pictures
negative
as if it's
reviews
some
on
kind
your
of gold rush.
fucking
But
fat
by the end of
folders.
it all, nobody gets rich. Because on August 31st, 2014, one of these individuals decides to simply release the entire collection of nudes on 4chan.
Oh.
Guy.
Okay. So these were going around before the fappening, and it was just like a few celebrities at first. Oh my god! So this wasn't like one big leak. This was like leaking people's shit over time.
Or maybe another collector.
2014 for real? That's 10 years ago. Which makes sense because I was in college when this happened, but like that also feels so close. Like 2014 is so close to 2015, which is like the year of that election year that changed everything. So like that's why I feel so close.
Leak, original guy makes a post to the public. He claims he was not the main person responsible for the stolen images and the leak. It was a collaborative effort, the results of months of work by many people. But can that be true? Let's look at the original post again. Apparently, some guys on Stole are responsible for the major win. But what even is Stole? Time to dig a little deeper. Stole is a name of a subforum on the Anon IP. It's a meeting place for a small group of users. It includes these 5 men, among others. They all live in the US, and they're in their 20s to 30s. There's a teacher from Virginia, a customer service rep from Chicago, a bank teller from Connecticut, and an e-commerce employee from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, who is married and a father of 2. Then there's a 29-year-old, also from Chicago, who unsurprisingly still lives with his parents. They're all united by their very particular interest. They steal and trade private photos from celebrities. They usually don't sell or publish these photos. They only trade them among themselves.
I wonder if they think about each other when they're fapping to these photos.
Or by other means.
Damn, I'm so glad that this guy sent me this photo.
A new, previously unseen nude of a celebrity. The group has actively been stealing and swapping for years. They feel pretty secure. In the publicly accessible Stole threads, they post about techniques for acquiring stolen celebrity photos.
Wow, that's a whole operation. Tutorials on how to hack celebrities' iClouds.
Very quickly that the images originated from the private smartphones of the women. The photos were often taken with iPhones. As a result, many people initially suspect a security gap in Apple's online data storage, iCloud. When iCloud is activated, it can store all of your pictures automatically, whether it's your breakfast, your dog, or you in your birthday suit. Actress Kirsten Dunst, whose photos were also leaked as well, also suspects a security gap at Apple. The day after the leak, she tweets,
"Thank you, iCloud."
Apple immediately launches an investigation. 2 days later, the company publishes the following statements. Apple's iCloud is undeniably linked to the leak. However, none of the cases can be attributed to a security breach in Apple's systems. The iCloud accounts of the stars are said to have been deliberately attacked. But how?
Got some shite passwords.
Discover all kinds of information about celebrities. With just a few clicks, you can find out very personal things about them: the date of their birth, their mother's maiden name, or the name of their beloved
Oof.
pet. This type of
Yeah,
information
they
can
definitely.
be a decisive breakthrough for hackers to an iCloud account. With a corresponding email address / Apple ID, the date of birth, and the correct answers to the security questions, you can reset a password. Then you can use specialized software to easily download all data uploaded to the iCloud account.
Oh, it's not that they found the password. They were able to figure out the security questions. Wow. I might not even stream Zelda, honestly. I'm fucking tired. We'll see after this.
Also post a lot about phishing, the attempt to get sensitive information like passwords by fraudulent means. August 9th, 2014, 3 weeks before the leak. Jennifer Lawrence is having difficulties logging into iTunes with her Apple ID. Her email account is also causing her problems. Less than a week later, she receives an iMessage sent from the email address applepRivacySecurity@iCloud.com. Your Apple ID was used to log into iCloud from an unrecognized device on Wednesday, August 20th, 2014. The device was allegedly in Moscow. If this was you, please disregard this message. If this wasn't you, for your protection, we recommend you change your password immediately. She receives a one-time code that she should use to reset her password at a specific link, applesecurity.serveusers.com. The message does not come from Apple. It's a fake. It's intended to lure Lawrence into revealing her real password. Neither Lawrence nor her assistant remember clicking on the link in the phishing text. But shortly after it's sent, her most intimate photos are shared with the entire world.
Oh no.
US authorities,
She's fell for
primarily
it
the
then,
FBI,
right?
promptly launch an investigation. It takes them a month to make a breakthrough. The investigators come across an IP address. Between May 2013 and August 2014, it was used to access over 500 different iCloud accounts. The accounts were accessed 2,362 times. On October 10th, the internet provider AT&T reveals to investigators the customer information belonging to the IP address. It belongs to a man named Emilio Herrera. 5 days later, agents raid this inconspicuous brick house in Chicago on the south side. It's where the 29-year-old Herrera lives with his parents. Some of the accounts hacked by Herrera belong to female celebrities. The investigators only disclose the initials of the celebrity victims to the public. Based on the initials, it's assumed that Herrera hacked into the accounts of these women. Sometime later, the investigators track down 4 more perpetrators.
29-year-old Edward Majerzik of Chicago admitted to sending emails to victims.
There's all these guys.
Names and passwords to iCloud accounts.
For his phishing emails, Edward Mayerchik uses the following email address: applepRivacySecurity@iCloud.com, the same address allegedly used to deceive Jennifer Lawrence. Mayerchik, the father of an 11-year-old, is said to have accessed 300 accounts in this way, at least 30 of them belonging to celebrities. Ryan Collins, another father, is also implicated in the hacking of the nude images.
Prosecutors say using a phishing scheme, Collins sent the victims an email that looked like they were from Apple or Google, asking them to provide usernames and passwords.
Using this technique, Collins infiltrated at least 50 iCloud and 72 Gmail accounts from November 2012 to
Why would
September
you need the
2014.
Gmail? I guess
Bank employee George Garofano
for
from
the
Connecticut and teacher
password
Christopher Brandon
resets.
from Virginia
It's wild,
were each
though.
alleged to have hacked more than 200 accounts.
This
Brandon,
had to
the
be
teacher, is said to
so
have gained access to
meticulously
the accounts of the people in his
crafted,
orbit.
man.
His victims include his co-workers, his students, and his underage sister-in-law. These 5 men, his co-workers,
Excuse me?
Brandon, the teacher, is said to have gained access to the accounts of the people in his orbit. His victims include his co-workers, his students, and his underage sister-in-law.
Okay.
These 5 men end up pleading guilty to stealing and trading the images among themselves, but the FBI is unable to prove that they published and disseminated the photos. As a result, their sentences are relatively low. To this day, it remains unclear how exactly the images made their way.
Wait, how much they each
As
get?
a result, their sentences are
Sentences are relatively low. You had a whole baby in prison, which is good because you look like you fucking could. 16 months. He still was anonymous, I guess, because he was younger. I don't know. 18 months, 8 months, and then 34 months. Almost 3 years in prison for this. What the fuck was he doing?
relatively low.
Wait, is he the guy?
Access to the accounts.
Yeah, hell yeah, fuck that guy.
Other collectors who first sold or posted the nudes also eluded the FBI. Until now, no one has been convicted for the publication and dissemination of the images. The operators of Anon-IB were also investigated for distributing stolen nude images. In 2018, the Dutch police found the forum server in the Netherlands. Shortly afterwards, they took the website offline. The fappening was not a complex, elaborate hack. A few basic security precautions could have fended off the hackers. A strong password, two-factor authentication, and some distrust of unknown links would probably have been enough.
So it was their
Public
fault.
reaction
That's what you're
was at
saying.
times
Okay.
Chillingly indifferent.
It's not your choice. It's in the cloud, and I've looked several times.
Chillingly indifferent.
Yo, bro. With all due respect to women, fuck this bitch specifically.
It's not your choice. It's in the cloud, and I've looked several times.
Fuck, like, why do your fans laugh at this, bro? Like, this is what goes to show, like, this is how easy it is as a streamer or any type of influencer to, like, create a cesspool of, like, filthy minded or, like, just shit opinion individuals. Because they're pressured to laugh because they're in a crowd and there's a sign above them that says laugh. And yeah, you're more likely to laugh at a live event, right?
Chillingly indifferent.
But, like,
It's not your choice. It's in the cloud, and I've looked several times.
fuck this terrible specimen of a human being. This is not a human, this is an alien. Fucking hope the worst for her. Not even just because of this, but just like in general. And this is like just more fuel to that fire, because fuck her, bro.
So I guess I'm disgusting for looking. Clap if you've looked at Jennifer Lawrence's hacking pictures.
So yeah, just all admitting to it. Alright, that's fair. I mean,
Clap if you're lying because you really did look.
that'd be me.
Here we go again. A new celebrity.
That's not cool to like really like it's not cool to what would you call it? What would you say? It's like kind of brag about it. Like you're not being real. You're not being like, yo, to be honest, I looked at the shit. It sucks, but like I succumbed to temptation or something like that. No. You're like, yo, bitch, should I had a better password? Am I right? Fuck you.
Hacking scandal over the weekend. Hell, Megan Good. New
Wait.
celebrity hacking scandal over the weekend. Hell, Megan Good. Who's got the best
Ooh, Megan Good.
breast ever. Kim Kardashian. Every
And you
dime
looked at
well
all of
spent.
them.
Okay. Best breast ever. Kim Kardashian. Every dime well spent. Okay.
Why y'all laughing at this part specifically? The first time I could understand, like, yo, this is crazy, a big ass celebrity, their nudes got leaked online, all of them. Not like one from like an angry ex was shared. Like, nah, the fucking private photos got leaked. Now after this is like, yo, happens to everyone. We got more content. That's insane.
As if the privacy of these women was worth nothing. As if we had a right to these intimate images simply because the women are famous.
There's not one person in the world that is not capable of seeing these intimate, photos of me. I feel like, I got gangbanged by the fucking planet.
Great way to put that. That was a weird way to put that. But all right, cool. All right, I'm gonna go take another break real quick, and then I'll come back and play some Zelda. Pause this. I'm gonna get it ready. Oh yeah, I gotta go get the wire too, so BRB. Bro, you ever have a one wipe shit? That's what I just had. I confidently wiped my ass one time. Checked and was like, let's fucking go. I only say that so confidently and proudly because, bro, I feel like it'd be taking me an hour to shit every other day. And that's not cool. That's not fun. Let's get down a little bit. Let's get this. Also, I watched the trailer for this. Not the trailer, but like the little cinematic that played. And complete horseshit. Complete horseshit that's going on in that cinematic. We're all good. Because I got some cornbread. You ever eat cornbread? Alright, what the hell was I doing this time? Yes, I remember the messenger with the rod. Now, what woman is she talking about? Oh, I didn't realize that I could use the rod. I just can't, like, actually use it. It has no power in it. Okay, this is so much better. Dude, I thought that since it was red, it was, like, inaccessible. So I haven't even tried. Okay, so I've got all the bugs. Once I'm done with this game, I will be spending the rest of my days fishing. Sorry. What am I about to do? You gotta do this the right way. This is the horse, you know, the horse game. Come through. Go, we gotta go, we gotta go. I feel like the rest of the pose are in the rest of the dungeons. Like I may have missed a few, but not many. Get him out of here. You know, they're also probably in like holes around Hyrule Field, which sucks because that means I'm gonna have to do a like one more pass of Hyrule Field as the dog in sense mode. I hate this shit so much. I'm trying to juke this last one. Dummy! You stay here with safe, Epona. GG's. Alright. Hopefully I show her this fucking rod. And she could do something with it, you feel me? Where the hell did that cat even pop up from? All I had to do was pull out the rod. It's like my uncle once told me. If you're ever unsure, just whip it out. See what she says. If it's big enough, you in the clear. I visit that man in jail every week. He's my hero. Wait. Are you telling me that the civilization that was close... Sorry, not the civilization. You're telling me that the tribe that was close to the royal family and created the sound was in fact not the Sheikah, but the fucking chickens? Okay. Mm-hmm. Give to the messenger to the heavens. This is the book. This is that book. Please take it. Oh, you've just been holding it down. Okay. Ancient sky language, a crucial word, and it is missing from some characters. Okay. There's a hint to finding the path to the sky. Set it to X or Y to check it. Okay. The ancient language of sky writing. Uh-huh. Stayed in this village. If I had not met that young girl, what would have become of me? You know, honestly, I was very against playing today because I really didn't know what the fuck else to do. How to get this old woman to react. So I'm very glad that I did because... Yeah, look, I was not looking forward to getting to the Sky Island. And now I'm kind of in. Me and that girl must have been ordained by the gods so that I could be here today to pass on this knowledge. Okay. Sweet. Now we're good, you know? Oh, let me just check my space real quick. Not bad. Alright, what are we reading here? Wait, who am I supposed to... Wait. What did she even tell me to do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, duh. No shit, that's who I'm going to next. You know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna pull out the rod on him. Oh, we get to go to Kakariko now. Cat ran after me. That's crazy. You're not allowed to move. You know what's funny? One of the craziest things about the Tears of the Kingdom opening, or I guess the trailer, was that reverse sound that was made. Everyone's making all their theories around like, oh my god, the sound is reversed. What does that mean about things? Like, obviously, the reason why it was reversed in retrospect is because of recall. Like, that was the theme that it was touching on. But at the time, it was just like, wow, why would Nintendo reverse a song for an opening? And then, you know, when you reverse that reverse song, it like sounds like Temple of Time, not the Temple of Time, but like Zelda's Lullaby, some shit like that. Is there a Poe down here? It's funny because the Zonai and the Twilight are apparently connected, and funny enough, the warp sound for the Twilight is a reversing type of sound. Yo. It is I. What a coincidence, meeting you in a very awful... Oh yeah, because since I had to restart this, I haven't seen him yet. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you about before about the Sky Island being known as the Uka? Something about it that's been bothering me, so I came here to snoop on. Okay. With such perfect timing, you really are a father. A rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it long last. Observe the statue. It's the same as the one in the manuscripts my dear father left me. Okay. Okay. Can I just see how this looks real quick in live one? Truthfully, not really against this. I might rock with this. There you go. It's a little simpler. It's called the skywriting, I believe. Waking us with the word that breaks the seal. With the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed. That's what it says. You know what? Isn't Ilya a friend of yours? Yes, 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 yes. I got you, my boy. Where in the blazes did you get this? This man's bookmark is a dagger. Okay, relax. Yep. It is the sword that seals the light. It's Japanese. The Uka are Japanese, and Link is bilingual. Oh no. Thank you. Okay. I'm so glad because I thought I was going to have to go find the owl statues on my own. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to see how he gets into the Gerudo. Huh? How are you not? I guess this one won't move until I do the other ones because it looks a little bit different. We're about to see. Very odd. Yeah, let's whip to another one. What do you mean disappeared? I thought we brought the shit back. Man. Oh, yes. Okay, it's a good first one to go on. Yeah, I gotta remove that seal on it. Okay, I understand now. I wonder if it'll move while I'm on top of it. Excuse me, Link? Did you need to do that? Did you need to do that? Let's be smart about this. Oh! I'm supposed to let go of it. Damn it. I was like, I got this in the bag. Okay. Let's get up here. You can get up. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Just gotta not fail this jump again. There you go. Please, please, give me rupees. I want rupees now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes all the sense in the world now. I was like, wait, am I about to be teleported? Go back to your home. Guess not. Well, do your thing. I don't give a damn. You expect me to still track the ones that I've like already done? Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. Okay, we got 2 here, then that one over there. I'll do that one last, because that's just deep. Yeah, there's definitely one out here. I didn't realize there was one there. Okay. I'll do the one here real quick, then Gerudo. And those 2 at the bottom, and then work our way around to the other side of the bridge. Because that bridge should be fucking fixed by now. Unless that happened before when my game crashed, and that's the one thing that didn't transfer over for some odd reason, then whatever. But it doesn't make any sense to me that that bridge piece is still not there, because I'm pretty sure I saw her... Get out of here. Pretty sure I saw Midna lift that shit up. Maybe I have to activate the quest or speak to a person who actually wants to see that bridge get fixed in order to fix it. I cannot break this with bombs, can I? I'm just gonna assume it's a no. We lit. Yeah, I know. You like looking at rupees. Thank you, sir. Is there like any heart piece or something for me to get into? I know what I gotta do. It's my ticket in, huh? Am I like hookshotting to somewhere? I'm gonna try this out first. Come on. Oh, whatever. You can't climb a rock? You really gotta walk up this shit, you prima donna? It's not for me to clip up there, so it's a hook shot it is. Huh? Let's get this word of the gospel first. Alright, 2 out of like 6. But aren't I supposed to like get up here with this? I thought that was the whole point of this. Like, why put this guy there? Let's see. Let's bring him back over here. I'll go all the way around. See if there's anything for me to get on this tree branch. Yeah. Uh-huh. There's no way for me to get there. So, I guess I just have to leave. You have to go around. If that shit's not here... When I get back... Well... If it's not here when I get back, then I'm gonna be pissed off. I also need to light all these torches. Because clearly I haven't done that. I doubt this is it, though. I really do. This is gonna be a big-ass waste of time. I can already tell. Let me see you go to work. Okay, I'm maxed out on everything. I would actually suspect some pose to be here. There's definitely some missed pose around here. Around these parts. Can I get there through here? What's going on here? Okay, so that's how I get this chest. Copy that. Copy that. Take it back down here. I gotta learn how the hell I'm supposed to get here because it doesn't seem like there's any way for me to jump on. I'll be forgetting that the dog exists. That's crazy. Legit. Stop! Crap. Why would you put that there? Okay, I got this. I got this chest now. This rupee chest. Hopefully at least 2 of these have a piece of heart. How many do I need to get the next one? I need 1 piece of heart. That's all. I'm also gonna just buy some shit from him real quick. Now, since I gotta be a human anyway. Could you refill? Yes, sir. Good looks. Oh, I saw your mommy. She's pretty hot. She took me fishing. Thank you. Pull up, Mr. Owl. Que pora, man. Uh-huh. Can't skip the cinematic, even though it's replayable. Okay, fair enough. Thanks, game. Making sure there's nothing down there for me. I doubt it. Alright. Now I just gotta, like, not fuck up this landing, right? We're good to go. Let's fucking go. The first one. Alright. Let's warp. I don't understand why the circle doesn't go away, though. It's so dumb. Oh, do Gerudo. Do 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 do. Oh, I just noticed that I can see my So I have to be very anal with my stream or else it's all for nothing. Alright, lock y'all up, lock y'all up, lock y'all up, lock y'all up. Alright. We're going right side. Look, bro. Why is this still here? Like, I know I did this already. Like, is she not gonna bring it there? Yeah. Huh. Maybe I try to bring it to, like, Hylia? Because I thought I fixed the bridge, and then I was pissed off that the bridge was now fixed, and this guy still didn't want to go work without some hot spring water. Okay, there you go. That's fixed. Oh, you know what? Since I'm here, I might as well, right? Yeah, hold on. I need to shoot a single arrow at someone real quick. He already aiming at me, that son of a bitch. Alright. Let's see what's good. I really just need to pull him off of it? That's funny. Alright. Number 3. Thank you, thank you. I've already gotten the chest up here. Okay, so there's no real use for this thing, right? Wait, is this the bridge that the... Is this supposed to be the same bridge that the Lizalfos and the Gleeok are on in Breath of the Wild? I just realized that. It's very similar. Alright. I don't care enough. Head back to the Gerudo. And then now I don't need to travel all the way over here. That's good. I can warp to every single one of these. All I really need to do is move to one room for the last 2. Hopefully he's at one of them. He'll probably be at just the last one. It'd be funny to bring this motherfucker to Gerudo if that's the case. Just like save Gerudo last to force him there. Forget about this one. Can't make this jump for whatever reason. Okay. Pull up, baby. No, you asshole. Stop jumping everywhere. You don't need to clear a gap. Yeah, jump straight onto it. There you go. I love how he picks up a book every time. The book also has the claw. The claw target on it. There it is. Pretty damn funny, if you ask me. Please, God, no. Gotta be very careful with this. Alright, take it back. I'm just gonna bring you over here. It's the only jump that I really need to give a shit about. Alright, we're good. Pretty sure I can make every single one of these jumps as the wolf. I think I make these also as Link. Nope, only as wolf. Which is crazy come to think of it, because in wolf form you can jump definitely further places than this, but it's okay. It's whatever. Alright, first try. Are you kidding me? I could have swore these jumps are easy. Yeah, I thought at least I was making these two. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. There you go, just needed momentum. Some more rupee. Okay. No, nope, I'm not just trying to transform, bro. I'm trying to transform to warp. It's whatever, it's the same thing. Okay. Nothing there, nothing inside of a temple, luckily. Already got that one, got that one. Got that one, so 1, 2, 3. Nothing in Death Mount, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. Alright. So how the hell did I even rebuild the bridge? With the fund I donated to rebuild the bridge. That's what it was. Okay. So hold on. I'm trying to go to the one with the nice view last. So I'm going to go here first. Yeah, missed. Fuck, hey. Oh, I'm very tired. I'm so glad to be doing this setup finally, though. That's all I'm going to really do for stream tonight. And then maybe get to the Sky Temple itself, but... Oh, shit. It's like that road where the Yiga's at. In front of that foothill stable? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. There might be a Poe around here. Is that good enough? Nope. What I'm supposed to do is this. Bring them right along down. And get up here. Just drop down. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's too close. There you go. Alright, too far. Alright, little red. There you go. Alright, just one more now. I have to figure out how to way to get the... I can just put him in the middle, can I not? If I put him in the middle, I'll be able to jump to and away. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Hell yeah. Alright. Give me another heart piece. Give me another heart piece. I'll take it. Because once I'm at 1,000 rupees, I probably don't need to do anything. I'm probably rich in this game. See, yeah, I thought I fixed this bridge. This bridge was already good. That's funny. I see a dog pop up. I'll take it. Thank you for the blue. So now I just need to get to the other side, and we're good to go. He'll probably be there too, right? Because it's the last one. Good on that, bucko. Does this load into a new area? Okay, it does. Well, like, there's no way that you guys have such big rooms, but you're making me load. I'm over here like, why don't I hear any bugs? Because I've collected them all. Uh-huh. So he's not here. He will pop up the second I'm done with this, though. Alright. Oh, it's one of these fucks. Pull up, pussy. Almost jumped over this shit. That would have been insane if that was allowed. Alright. First pole solo of the day. Alright, 17 left. I don't know where the hell I'm getting them from, but, you know. It's a problem for future me. Did us? Alright, that should be good enough. Okay. Let's get this right. Oh, my priorities are so shot. I was there for the rupees instead of the, whoa, what was that just blinked off in the distance? Odd. Let's get over there, you big hunk of metal. It's a good middle point. Should be light. Now go return to the archaeologist, the guy over there, the historian. And that's it. That's how you do it. That's how you progress the story. That's the coolest symbol too. GG's. Mm-hmm. Now where's that guy at? I assume he's probably just in Castletown, yeah? I'm gonna go check inside Thelma's bar. I'm pretty sure that's where he'd be at. Oh, you know what it is? He's gonna be at, he's gonna be at Kakariko. He's gonna be at where we started this whole thing. Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. See, it sounds reversed. Should I get a potion from this guy? Or should I just try to farm another sparkly choo-choo? Yeah, I should probably just get a rare choo-choo. Alright. That'll be my one prep for the next stream. Get in here and find a rare choo-choo. And also go buy 2 arrows. Yeah, not happening. Yo, I did all the work for you. Again. Yes, it is. Yep. I mean, you told me. You kind of gave me the lead. So, you know, thank you. Now you're welcome. Numogwegwai Fai Tao. See? I knew it all along. The real word was the friends we made along the way. I'm about to blow your fucking mind. You want to see this shit? Bro, you sure? I love how Link turns. His model turns. Did you see that? I'm gonna bring it over to him. Oh, I can't go over there. That's whatever. You're an idiot. Yo, it's the ruins. It's the ruins that explain the great calamity. Am I about to get shot up into the sky? Is that how I get to the Sky Temple? Yo. I'm just really strong, dude. Okay. I'm sorry. Where do you think I'm going with this? Yeah, I finally realized how to get the old lady to give me a different dialogue option. Hold on. Before we do this, where would it make the most sense to take this cannon? How do I get you out of here? Yeah. Yeah. I was going to bring you to talk over here so you can look this way, but thank you for... A cannon expert first. Who do we know that can fix cannons? Let's see if she gives me a hint. Remember when I said you were going to go back to Lake Hylia? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I would have never guessed that. Well, let me... Yeah. Damn it, I should never look at chat. I was going to look around on the map and just try and figure it out based off the landmarks. Because ain't no go-around that's specializing in anything. This is the only place that, other than Hyrule Field, that would have an open space for it. Definitely not there because I just warped something over there. Definitely not in Zora's Domain because they never mentioned anything like that. The only other place that I would have probably guessed is like the Yetis area because the cannons were from there. The only time I've ever had cannons were there. Not Gerudo. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, let's just drop this on him. See what he says. Oh, it's got hands too. It looks like a an Uko. Kuko. Koku? Aku. Well, thanks for that, Hawkeye. Nah, just speak to dude about it. Yo, what I'm about to do to Bob? Doodle Bob. No, you're right. I'm just really lazy when it comes to using my brain. Like that should have been the obvious answer immediately. Who else knows cannons than this fucking clown? Yeah, let's go see what's up with it. Retro, yeah, it's ancient. How much? How much is it gonna cost? That's it? Yeah, I got that. That's super light. I thought it was gonna be like, you need the wallet for this. How many days? How many days? 4? Okay. It really does look like a bird. That's funny. Thank you. Innards. Alright. Alright, now before I get into this, I'm gonna go ask him about his third option. Am I getting the hook shot now other than this fucking claw? Okay. So that special repairs option was always there to tease me as the way to tell me about him. Okay. Yeah, that third option was basically the game telling you, hey, it's too early for you to know that this guy is going to be able to fix a cannon. Because if you had gone to him before without the cannon and asked him about the third option, he'd be like, you have nothing for me to repair. Shut up. Now it's like, oh. You know, in case I was really lost and I was just talking to every single NPC, and I'd be like, yo, gotta go into this guy's shit. That's what you meant by hookshot. I thought you were just giving options. Yeah, now you want to come through, huh? After taking away the power from a fucking magic rod. Thank you for that. Let's see if we get to end the stream off of a high note. Is that why the Sky Islands made water safe? Sure, thanks. Uh-oh. There's a dragon. We get to fight a dragon. Oh my god. And everyone's in terror, and everyone looks the same. Has the same pasties on. Thank you. Thank you. I feel very welcome. Okay. Oh no! Do I really have to do this? It's all good. It's all good. I guess it just really wanted me to get this chest, huh? Well, you know, you just spent 300 rupees to get up here. Here's a red one. Alright, relax. Can't hold any, so it still gave it. So I'd fall off of that. Oh, I have to be careful of the timing of the wind. That's what it is. Yeah, so I'm not going in there yet. I just want to see though if these slats are here to protect me, or is it meant to be like a warning that the wind will push me no matter what? Yeah, okay. I see, I see. Alright, going inside the store. It seems like the temple hasn't begun yet. I thought it was going to take me straight up to a temple, but it's like, no. There's some outdoor experience for this. What are the pods for? Hey. Yeah, I will definitely take a set of... Fuck me. Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'll take it even though I only need one. Okay, this is a temple. Okay, cool. The temple just has like a starting point. Oh, you know what? I will need a potion. Appreciate that. I think I'm good then. You're planning on walking around the city and taking it in, right? Yes, I am. This is an emergency. I can't stand around waiting. Please take me too. I won't help you warp to the surface, but I will bring you back to the shop anytime. Okay. Fair enough. Look how the head moves, even while rotating. It's like I'm really holding a thing. A person. Alright. So I know what I'm about to do. I will do this dungeon when I am, because again, this game is, really good at making dungeons differently. If that's... Oh, shit! Like, if there's anything this game does that I really enjoy without, like... Without a caveat... It's the fact that it can do dungeons in a satisfying way. Also, I can run against it. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, and then this might take it to the other one. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna go run to the other side real quick. Oh yeah, no, I gotta be careful now. I need that. I need that heart. Luckily, the one doesn't just, like, fucking tear you out. It's also kind of weird that the, Oh, okay. I thought that cannon was, like, to the next Sky Island. So this is I've officially hit the intro point of the temple. Gotcha. Alright, so there's actually two things. First of all, I love the fact that there were no insects to collect on the Sky Island, because it's technically a dungeon. There was no insects this entire time to collect in any of the dungeons, which is great. Because searching a dungeon for an insect would have sucked. And the second thing that I appreciate is the, I guess the, not lore, but the themes of these dungeons, per se. It's not just like, oh, here's a temple where people used to pray or something like that. Here's a generic temple or dungeon explanation. With this game, it's like, no, yeah, every place that you go to just happens to be a dungeon. You know, you're going to some place for a specific purpose, and when you get there, that's a dungeon. You know, that's pretty cool. I do wish they were a little more interesting, but, you know, can't really be mad at this. With that being said, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I am tired still. Placing a first, you don't have the upgrade. So hopefully it won't be too hard on you before the chest with the upgrade. How the dungeons are like, I guess. Alright, yeah, okay, then that's not bad. Oof. Yeah, I'm good on this. I'm good on this right now. This will take me until like 3 o'clock. But look, it's Twilight Guy in the sky. Makes me want to get on Tears of the Kingdom and then just like put on the Twilight tunic and then chill on the Sky Island. Because you could probably find a Sky Island that looks like one of these. Psych! All the Sky Islands are trash. Alright. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good for the night. I'm fucking tired. Thanks for tuning in, Hawkeye. I will let you know what time I stream tomorrow. Keep out for the community tab, or for the community post. I'll post about it. I'll start posting before I stream again. I just really, like I said, I have been spending all day and night on the most recent video that I put out. So I'm beat stick right now. So